Everybody, and welcome to the Saturday show. The size of my beer. Get my beer. I've got another. I broke a glass the other day.
Did you?
So I got another one. It fell off, didn't it? I pissed up a clock though. I have a tiny coaster and it slightly fell up. And I was there at 2 o'clock in the morning, cleaning all my shit up, pissed, clearing glass up. That's a good idea. So, hello, and welcome, and Preet. Why John said Preet. Do you know?
Yeah.
In the dictionary, the word incorrectly is spelt incorrectly.
Hockey.
It was them. They did it.
Warriors.
The Warriors did it. The Warriors did it.
I haven't seen Warriors yet. I don't know what you mean.
He hasn't seen Warriors. Right, Steve, get it, Steve, just Steve. He hasn't seen Warriors.
Fuck off. Don't come back to me fucking see Warriors.
Clint said he's seen the one.
Change it. Don't never change it.
It's true. We're here to give death a wedgie. That's what we're here for. We're here to give death a wedgie.
What does Preet mean? I'm missing something.
I don't know.
It's probably
Preet.
Preet next to war.
You're all. Have you plugged in?
Yeah.
You're all bit like.
Right. You keep saying this, and then it proves that it's your end.
You're all.
I don't know.
You are looking very smart today, Steve.
Thank you.
You are. You're looking very. You brush up very well. Though.
Right.
You're looking very nice.
I think.
Oi, sausages! Good evening, Louise.
I do apologise. I'm going to have to. I'm going to turn a few things off. Maybe that's what's done it.
Ah, you see. Think on. We're going to turn the fridge off. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Saturday show. I hope you've all got a nice drink. Look at the size of my drink. It's bigger than me face, and I've got a right big fucking head. I have. I've got one of them right big bastard heads. You know them big fucking heads.
Oh, Louise, tell us. Evening, boss. Walls.
I bet I can fit Steve's head inside my head. Hello, Louise.
Cheap Polish lager. Well, presume it is. Never look at the price.
Wainwrights that have been in the fridge since yesterday with a glass that's been in the freezer all afternoon. And I didn't. Did you get it? See, did you get me thing about incorrectly being spelled incorrectly in the dictionary?
So you're playing on player words, aren't you?
No, it's a fact. Incorrectly is spelled
spell?
incorrectly in the dictionary.
Steve Swain's here. All right, mate.
Hello, Steve. How you doing, Steve? All right, Steve. All right, Steve. I don't know how you spell it. I-T. Good evening, Paul. Good night, Paul. Good night, Paul. Good night, pal. Good night, Paul. Have a good sleep, pal. Today. Hope for church tomorrow. Evening, all. Get 2 more hours of work. What's it? 14 years today. 14 years today, sober. That's because you're always going to bed really early. If you just stayed up a bit later, then you could have a drink. Elizabeth's here. Hello, Elizabeth. Good evening. Andy's here. Good evening, Film Buzz. That's right. Film night tonight. Sorry, Steve. Are we cancelling each other out? We're clipping, or am I just going, yeah.
Okay.
There we go. I bet I've sent loads of dogs mental. If you've got dogs, I'm really sorry about that. And also, if you've got dogs, that should sort them all out.
You're a star, aren't you?
No. What did? We're allowed to be happy here.
Stop being happy, Walls. You're getting on my fucking tits as well. Fucking sick of you, happy bastard.
Yes, this is the happy show, everyone, where people are happy. We all look forward to the future. So, tonight, it's film night. Everything about films. What's your favourite film? What's the shittest film that you've ever seen? What's your favourite film? What's your best part of the fucking film? And, yeah, so we've got Matt's here. Steve, have you come from a wedding, Steve?
I've come dressed up, Matthew. That's what I've done.
Yes.
Well, it's Saturday night. I was sorting my shit out. I thought, you know what? I'm going to put a shirt and jacket on.
Matt's on one. He's probably a bit pissed now because he's finished his flagging today out back.
All right. Yeah.
So he's a bit like, yeah, that's right, yeah. I'd sort it backyard out now. I've got it back garden. Got it flagged now, you know what I mean? That's right. I deserve a beer. I deserve a beer. Matt, you haven't done dishes. I've been doing flagging. Footloose. Been working so hard. Is it your... is it... how did you get from Footloose to hocking adverts for EE?
Have you ever seen Footloose? I think I might have seen it.
Yeah, I did. I watched it.
It was shit wearing it. I know it did well and all that, but...
Yeah, it did. It was shit, yeah. Well on it, says Matt. Well on it. What are the films judged to be great or greatest you haven't seen? I haven't seen Citizen Kane.
I don't think I've seen it. I don't think I've seen it.
I haven't seen Citizen Kane. It's a good one, that. Funniest has got to be Porky's Boys and Snatch. Is that Porky's Boys and Snatch?
Funniest got to be Porky's.
Is there a film called Boys? Debbie Does Dallas. Great documentary. Or was it a film? Do you know, Debbie Does Dallas is a shit porno film. And I know everybody always says, oh, you ever did? It's shit. It really is shit.
I don't think anybody says it's good. It's just the first.
It's just one that everybody knows. And yeah. I mean, let's face it.
It was the first video that got passed around, weren't it?
Yeah. Porky's were ace, though. Was it Porky's the one with her out of Kim Cattrall? Oh, lassie. Yeah. Was that because there was what was there was Porky's. No, Lemon Popsicle was before Porky's, weren't it?
Was it around about
the same time? No, did they not carry on?
I'm not sure.
Was it not like Lemon Popsicle, then Porky's?
No, it's not the same thing, is it? Lemon Popsicle.
Is it not like a trilogy? You know, like a.
Is it Porky's 1 and 2, possibly 3? There's definitely Porky's 2.
Right. So I thought Lemon Popsicle was like the first one. No, then went to Porky's.
I think it's a separate thing. Could be wrong.
Oh, right. Louise says, I love Footloose with Kevin Bacon and everything, dancing in field on tractor. I remember doing one on a tractor.
Kevin Bacon, he doesn't do it for me. He's not cool enough. No. He's not John Travolta enough for me.
Yeah, you know I mean? yeah.
Even Patrick Swayze, I don't think he gets away with it. He's not John Travolta at the end of the day.
What about when Patrick Swayze is in Roadhouse?
He's better in that. I think he's better in that, yeah.
My God, that's a shit film. That's a shit film, that is. It's really shit.
I don't know.
When was the last time you watched it? I bet if you watched that.
I'm quite happy with it being a half-decent film in my memory. There's no...
It was not half-decent. I remember at the time when he was doing the claw, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. For fuck's sake, somebody hold me back. Don't make me do it. I've ripped his throat out and it's not my fault. Oh, dude. Would it be easy to come do it?
Remember that blonde girl?
Yeah, you always loved her there getting shagged in. Yeah.
No, that's a different one. That's a different blonde girl. I liked her. But
the main blonde girl?
Yeah, she was nice. She was like a nurse, weren't she? Something like that.
Yeah, she was. They're always like, because he's the rough guy, but he's a nice rough guy. You know, like yourself, Steve. He's a nice rough guy. Like yourself, Steve. Like yourself. Yeah.
It's a shame he died young, didn't he? Fairly young, I think.
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Because didn't he have? Was there something wrong with his missus? Was she ill for ages? Or am I getting mixed up?
I think you get mixed up with Starsky and Hutch. I think she got AIDS, didn't she? Some HIV.
Oh, I don't know. Rocky films, yeah, the Rocky films were well.
Yeah,
Rocky
good.
1 was ace. Rocky 2 was good. I think he got a lot of criticism.
Good.
Rocky 2 because not a lot happened. Not there was much fighting, were it? And Rocky 3 were ace. Do you know? I'm gonna watch them
They did
again.
really well. They did really well. I mean, I'm not sure about like Rocky 4 is the Russian one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, they did constantly fairly good.
yeah. And then the other one, the last one. Was it the last one?
I've not seen the last one. I can't be asked about it.
It was shit.
Well,
Everybody said it were good, but it was the first film. Oh no, is that Creed? Am I getting mixed up with Creed?
I've not watched that either. I couldn't be asked.
Creed is Rocky 1. Because Rocky is basically the penguin. He's a fighter.
Right,
Fighter, Rocky. So Rocky becomes him, and then Creed becomes like, you know what I mean? And it was as far as I can remember anyway. I think it was a bit pissed. Steve, are you going for the Michael Corleone look? I'm expecting the consigliere to walk in too soon to discuss business. The Matrix were good. The Matrix was good.
Yeah,
the first one was really good, and they should have just left it there. But they fucking.
Oh no, I think they did. I think they did quite well first, keeping it going.
Yeah, they do well, but no, they should have left it there because they'd done it, hadn't they? He got to the thing, and then when he was all the agents couldn't get him, and he was doing all the slow, and he became the one, didn't he? Oh, he's the one, and he's like, "Get the hell out of here, Mister!" And he got him the hell out of here, and then they should have finished it, and then something else happened. It wasn't quite.
There's a new one in there. Is it coming out? Has it been out?
No, it's been out. That has got the worst review. I haven't even watched it. The reviews were absolutely diabolical. But they never do well when they come back. Jinx, Matrix, and Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club is ace. Yeah. I really enjoyed the Breakfast Club. Yeah, that were a top. That was that. Wasn't the Brat Pack? What were they called? All them.
They were the Brat Pack.
Were they the Brat Pack? Again, because the Brat Pack was also from the 50s and that way. 60s.
No, that's the Rat Pack.
That's the Rat Pack. That's the Rat Pack. That's right. Yeah. I've never seen Schindler's List or Raging Bull. Raging Bull's shit. It's obviously not shit, but I didn't like it. Raging Bull's a classic, but I didn't like it.
I'm going to have to watch it again. I really hope it's you being there.
And I was stone cold sober because I remember it was one night I couldn't sleep and I got up. I thought I can't fucking sleep, so I got up. I was stone cold sober watching it, and it just annoyed the fuck out of me. It just really annoyed me. And it was just, I don't know, it just did. Schindler's List, Andy, is absolutely brilliant. You should watch that. Where are we? The new one, shit, yeah. Steve's eyes look different. See, when a person gets old and their eyes change colour, that's the way his eyes are going. No hate. Steve's eyes are different. No, they're not. His eyes have always looked like that. I mean,
I'm definitely older.
I can show you. Where are we? Have I still got that picture? I got a picture of Steve's eyes because I've got him in a jar. I haven't got him in a jar. This is fucking about this. I have to keep double.
Girls say I've got pretty eyes.
Steve's got pretty eyes. See if I can find it. Hold on a minute. I'm sure I've got it somewhere. Where have you gone? Is it on that one then? Can't be right down here. Oh, it might be down here.
Yeah, I've always looked old. I have always looked old, actually, haven't I? Even as a kid, I was old.
When you were young, you looked really, really young. And then...
Really? No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I looked a couple of years older all the time. Because I could get into pubs more than other people and stuff like that.
I suppose it's looking back at you, actually. I suppose it's a bit like that, really.
At the time, I think I was a bit older.
Yeah, I guess.
I always felt a little bit older. Not in the head, but like physically.
There you go.
Fucking made me jump, Alan. I mean, how long was that? So that
was an inside job. It was an inside job.
Okay, I'll pause. That 2007 when we were at...
Yeah, we were at Glossop. We were working at Glossop on the way back from Glossop.
Oh, right. I thought it was the footballer's house.
I got in to get mate's chocolate at garage. Went to garage. We're on way back home. And I went into the garage. I might have put some diesel in. Because mate's chocolate. When you come back, you go, mates. And you're giving chocolate and that. And you took a picture on my phone like that. I was looking through my phone like, whoa, what the fucking hell. I watched the Hitcher, Ruka Hooga one. Yeah, that was well good film. First time I've watched it since it came out on video.
He's died.
That's a good film. Oh, has Ruka Hooga died?
Yeah, he's died.
No way. That is, is that still a good film? I bet that's still a good film, that Hitcher. He was really good at playing.
Yeah.
I bet it is, yeah, I bet it is. Terminator was good, but last one walk shit. Is it? I haven't watched any of the other ones, Carlos. I gave up after. I don't think
it's in the last one.
No, I gave. Yeah, I think I gave up when the woman one was on. What number was that? You remember the woman ones? But they had a woman one, weren't they? And it was just like, this is just shit now. I'm a guy, so no comment, lol. Your eyes look different. Past 2 lives, lol. Could be my new TV. Oh, have you got a new TV? Oh, it makes everybody look terrible, doesn't it? Brand new TV. Oh, you ever seen it on the HD when on TV? You can see all the makeup and shit. No. Oh, dear me. Right, then. I tell you what I've got. I've been doing some things because that's what I do. I do things. So, right, are you ready? So, I've got... Right, I tell you what we'll do then. We'll do first. So, do you know the taglines on films?
Tagline.
So, when you had the poster up, up, didn't they? And then they'd have the tagline. Evening, lads. Terminator 3. She was a hot bitch, though. She might have been a hot bitch, but the film was shit, Jesus.
I don't know. Terminator 3.
She's blonde hair, hasn't she? She's blonde hair and everything. And she's probably got teeth in her vagina as well. But I bet she does. I bet she got teeth in her vagina. Because there was... Who was that one? Species. Yeah, she has teeth in her vagina. There's a bloke shagging her. And then she eats him. She fucking...
I wonder what the hell... I thought you were on about like she...
Yeah, in real life.
I thought teeth. I thought she's got teeth and a vagina. All right, she's not that old.
Oh, sorry, got to stop laughing. I keep laughing too much. And yeah, right. So taglines, ready? So what tagline is this off? For 3 men, the Civil War wasn't hell; it was practice. And it's a really famous film.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah! Well done. Yeah. That was a good one, that.
I feel like I should have given the chat a bit of a chance then, but...
but you were probably chuffed that you got it, though, weren't
you? Yeah.
Ready, I'll give you one more. Ready?
Jesus got it. Right, I want chat now. If I think I've got it, I'll...
You don't have to... You don't assign him to murder cases. You just turn him loose.
I think I know.
You always think you know. Does anybody know that one? Anyone know that one? It's a 70s one again. You don't assign him to murder cases. You just turn him loose. Do you think I might get voiceover work after this?
You might do, boss.
I could put it in my CV, can't I? It was a time of war. Yes! Well, they've all got it.
I went for Andy.
Dirty Harry. Yeah. Oh, Carlos is all over that one as well. Well played, chaps. Well played.
Well, the link out was, you want to jump on Andy or anybody else, no more than 4. But if anybody wants to jump on,
get yourself on, folks. Let me do it. The first Alien film was good for its time. It's still good.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. It's brilliant. It's the classic Jaws. I think one of the most disappointing things is when you see it stood up in it. You know, when you see the alien stood up. When he's there and he's like, he's doing that hands out pause as well, like, But it was brilliant liking him.
There's a very famous scientist in 2001, Matt, this is for you. It was a scientist who was brought in to talk about alien life and all that. It was quite well known for at the time. But he said, don't show the alien, just make it I wrote it down. Suggested the alien rather than, and it worked so well, like that idea. Does anybody know that?
I think I know who it is. Has he got a bald head?
No.
Oh, it's not him then, is it?
You're going to say Austin Clark. He's not a scientist.
How many Indian restaurants in Wally, Steve, and which is best one? Yeah, I've only got one, as Steve says, Trishna. Alien is a masterpiece of psychological horror. It totally is. It totally is. Alien was brilliant. I remember watching that when I was a kid, and I shit it. And it wasn't the chest bursting scene wasn't that bad for me. The worst bit was when they were in the air vents. Oh, you know the and he's like, and it's there, and he's like, oh, where is it?
Yeah,
and he's like, and then it's like, oh, it's like, oh, it's coming toward that girl, like, oh, it's coming toward you, like. And then there's that bit where he's in the crossroad, he doesn't know which way to go at the junction, and he's giving it, and it's right there, and he's giving it, and then he turns around and he goes, ah, no, fuck it.
It was filmed really well, weren't it? There's something about it, like when his head comes off and all that. Even though it's I'm just visualizing with all the milk coming out of him.
The android, yeah. What's it called?
What about that type of filming?
Well, the thing was, it wasn't all squeak. Well, they weren't back then, I don't think, but it wasn't shiny and clean, was it? Do you know, like you get lots of sci-fi films?
It's no good being some of these things now. It's like I said, this HDV, whatever it's called.
No, but the sets though, the sets are too shiny and clean. Like on Star Trek. But I mean, which you would expect. I mean, you would kind of, because there was a film I watched recently called, what's it called? It's him out of Game of Thrones, the Spanish guy. He's also in Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, the cool guy.
Yeah, and he's in it. It's like it's kind of like, do you know when he went to America and they were settlers, all that. They used to stake claims in the ground and all that lot. But this is in space, and they go onto planets and they put claims on planets. But it's all really rough. Everything's right rickety and fucking, because they have.
Well, that's what Alien's a bit like. It's very industrial, isn't it?
Yeah, it's industrial. That's the word. That's the good one.
Isn't it? It's like This isn't fancy spaceships. This is proper work. This is how it's going to be. We're working for the government. We're still working for the man in just a different version of it.
Yeah. And then when they did the second one, it was completely different, which was ace.
Yeah.
Again, they didn't go like, because it was Cameron, weren't it? They did the second one, wasn't it?
It's good how they did that different. It was a different, instead of just trying to repeat the same thing, formula, you kind of went
completely different. Yeah. Yeah, Clint says, see, I'm nearly on time today. Steve says, them facehuggers scuttling across the floor. Yeah, they were good. Yeah, they were really.
Sound of it, almost like.
Yeah, we're proper ace that one. Yep, different picture on new TVs. Yeah, it is. Because when you get these really good ones, fucking hell, the picture's really fucking. Hello,
you're going to get the scientist, by the way.
Sorry. So we said,
right, give it time to. I don't think anybody's. Everybody's basically ignored me, was.
So it's going to be 70. When was it released? It was 79. Was it released? 79?
79.
I can't quite think. Was it 79 when Alien was released? So who was the top scientist back then? So it's a scientist we all know.
Yeah, but you didn't know him not that long ago. I remember talking about him. I couldn't believe that you didn't know him.
It wasn't Carl Sagan, was it?
Carl Sagan, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I love Carl Sagan as well as.
I've got to listen to a lot. I've always known of Carl Sagan, but I haven't listened to much of him though.
He says there's a good thing on. It's only a quick clip. He's on about. I think it was 25 years ago. He says the clip. He was on about how. Like we're taking people asking questions. With the scientists, we've got to be able to ask these questions. You've got to question people, otherwise it's all going to go. I can't repeat what he was saying, but
it depends which show you're on, though. It depends which show you're on. There's only certain shows where you can question people.
No, he's not about in general about how dangerous it could be.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a thing though. Right, right. I've got a thing for you now. I've only got 3 of these, but I was messing around today with stuff. I'm quite pat myself on the back. I'm quite good for doing this. So there's 2 films in one.
Right.
And they are quite 2 films in this one segment. Name the films. It's quite easy, but I was just trying to get the hang of it. You ready?
Okay, I'll be quiet.
Yeah. 2 films in one. Name the films.
You go. Where shall I go? What shall I do?
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Anybody get that? Steve, I'm rather daft for this here. I'll play it again. Just for those that might cut them off. 2 films here. Name both the films.
You go. Where shall I go? What shall I do?
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
You know, I nearly said, what year was the film? It's fucking there in the corner, weren't it?
I hope some comments here. Oh, yes. Well done. Jesus is on it. Gone with the Wind and Apocalypse Now. Well played. Well played. Carlos put Vietnam. That's a bit Vietnam.
Swain got it.
Yeah, Steve got it as well. Yeah. Gone with the Wind and Apocalypse Now. I've got a couple of them. Well,
what other very famous film was 1939?
Frankenstein?
No, it's well earlier than that.
What? No,
yeah, early 30s, Frankenstein, I think.
How am I doing there, Mr. Shingles?
What, mate?
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Yes,
well done. Andy likes easy.
Now that's an entrance.
That is an entrance. That is the way you enter a film.
That was brilliant. This is an exit. Fuck off, you clever cunt.
Do you know, only reason I knew that, it was so far ahead of its time when it came to like filming a picture and all that. You can't quite believe it's 1939. So that's one of the way I thought that you figure it's weird stuff out.
I think it was the first big colour picture. That was the big thing about it. It was all in black and white, and then they went to Oz. They were like, oh, imagine.
Well, that was the thing, because they had colour film back then, but just not the technology to show it in colour.
Yeah, not the televisions. It must have cost a fortune, I would expect, that film.
Yeah, because when they filmed all, like, when I watched all the old documentaries of the Second World War, loads of them now are in colour because they just didn't have TV, you know what I mean? The colour TV. He's Andy's favourite film, Purple Rain.
I'm doing my best. It seems like this Larkin's going backwards again.
You can't do it with Jesus. He's on you, Jesus. He's there.
I know.
I didn't notice that as well.
He's sharp as a knife, is Jesus. Oh, dear me. Oh, with the grape escape. He's too funny. Fucking hell, he's funny, Jesus.
Hey, come on, I
really hope you are the real Jesus. Can you imagine if the real Jesus were as funny as our Jesus? Our Jesus is miles better than the real Jesus. First actual colour film was Snow White.
Well, that's a cartoon, isn't it?
That's a cartoon, though, isn't it? That's a cartoon. I see where you're going, but that is a cartoon, isn't it? You know what I mean? Right then, obscure descriptions for films. So I'm going to do a right obscure description. See if you can get it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
The first one is: the group spends 9 hours returning jewelry.
Not Diamonds Are Forever.
No, the group of people, and they spend 9 hours returning jewelry.
Something to do with that Bruce Willis.
No. Matt, you're not allowed to answer this.
Snatch.
No.
I think it's going to be something completely different, me, than thinking of Haas and stuff. I don't
No,
know.
nothing to do with that.
Right, yeah.
Colour purple. So the group spends 9 hours returning one piece of jewellery. Right, it's too obscure as that one. It's
It is,
Lord of the Rings.
Well, yeah, no, it's fair enough, yeah.
Three films in. There's 3 films in. They're about 3 hours long each fucking one. I'll give you another one while we're on that one. Leonardo DiCaprio wanders a frozen wasteland in search of an Oscar. Come on, that's easy.
The one with the bear?
The Revenant.
Yeah.
The only Oscar he's ever fucking won, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'll give you one more before we move on to something else. One more. A guy that's alone in the forest kisses a dead body while seven other guys watch.
Oh, that's easy, that one.
Do you know that one, Andy?
No idea, but I back up Louise Boyer's attempt with the DiCaprio one because that was the closest thing I got for whatever reason.
Which? Yes, nearly, Jesus, nearly. You missed out one important thing. A guy that's alone in the forest kisses a dead body, while 7 other guys watch.
It's and the Seven Dwarfs. I forgot what it's called. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Snow White. Yeah, Snow
It's through me, that.
It's a Savile Hall movie. Oh, Snow versus White. Well played, Snow versus White, says Jesus. Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Yeah, they got it at the end there. Oh, dearie me. Right then. Right, what film's this off? I'll have what she's having.
When Harry Met.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, when Harry Met Sally, he cocked it all up then. All right then. I know.
What have you said? Something that I couldn't hear.
Yeah, I know.
Bloody hell.
Big important scene. This guy says something, and this girl says, I know.
All right.
Oh, if I say the other bit, everybody will get it. So it's off a classic film.
It's not Jaws, is it? I know. I can't believe I said it. I'm just picturing her doing it for some reason.
Classic film. He says something, and then she goes, I know. No! He goes, I know.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He goes, I know. Yeah, he goes, I know.
James
Yes, Jesus. Mick Munster and Jesus have got it. Empire Strikes Back. Fuck me, I fucked that right up then, didn't I? He says it.
What scene is it that?
She goes, before he gets frozen in carbonite, she goes, I love you. And he goes, I know. But I got it wrong way around. Because I'm a fucking stupid bastard.
Hey, they've done well to get that. To say
Louise put Ghostbusters, which isn't bad for Louise because she usually puts Footloose. Oh dear. Let's give you one more then. Ready? Classic film, oldish film. Well, nobody's perfect.
I know this.
Oh,
He's on the ball tonight. On the ball.
well, we've both been doing this for fucking 500 fucking years, man. Steve.
There is that. You are looking fossilised.
Don't start looking like that. Don't start calling how people look. Mr. Blue Sky. Mr. Blue Sky. Do you know that song? Mr. Blue Sky. He got that right basically from the middle of that. What's it called? That I read the news today. Oh boy. In the middle. Dun, 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 dun. Yep. Yeah. But that bit where it goes dun dun dun. I woke up, got out of bed, dragged the comb. Well, that bit there that goes dun 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 dun. That's just fucking. That's it. He thought I'm gonna make that bit into a song.
You think you really did?
No.
Possibly.
We all rip something off. Everybody rips something off.
Yes.
So, what's your favourite film then, Andy?
I would never pick one, but I have a favourite director, Sergio Leone. You've already mentioned the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Yeah, there's Once Upon a Time in America is a masterpiece. That's got De Niro in it. Once Upon a Time in the West is a Western masterpiece.
Yeah,
but
do you know what? I haven't
see him up there.
That's one I've got to watch. Once Upon a Time in the West. I think I have seen it. Yeah, Once Upon a Time in America's ace.
Yeah, and my favourite person for doing music to them sorts of films is Ennio Morricone, Italian. He passed away last year in his 90s, and he did all the Sergio Leone works, and then carried on. He never stopped composing and going live, even in his 90s.
Yeah.
Well, do you know at the end of Once Upon a Time in America?
Yeah. Weird, isn't it?
What happens? Because
I don't know.
The dustbin wagon goes past, and he just disappeared, and everybody has he thrown his cell in?
All I can figure is Leone was told to shorten the movie by about 3 hours, and I just think that maybe was a part of the movie, albeit key, which probably led somewhere else and somewhere else. But because of all the cuts and stuff like that, I don't know. You're right.
Another 3 hours to that film.
Yeah,
I don't know
think
what
so.
I've definitely not seen it.
Yeah, but I googled it, Steve. I googled it, Steve.
Not
so
now.
I had a look.
Duck.
And,
I can't even do Duck Duck Go now. We've got to do Brave.
But no, I can't see the explanation.
Maybe it was.
So what? There were going to be another 3 hours. Yeah, this what's he called, Steve? Robert De Niro. What's he called? Oh, James Woods.
Yeah, James Woods is in it.
James Woods.
What's the lady called who is going out with? She's well known in her older. Give us a second. I'll get the cast list up.
Oh yeah, her from Chinatown.
Elizabeth.
Susie Wong.
Elizabeth McGovern, according to this.
No, who's the other one? There's that other famous
Deer
actress.
Hunter. You said you didn't like Deer Hunter, didn't you? Or was a bit boring at the beginning?
I like the Vietnam bit.
I love it.
I don't like the other bits going on a bit.
No, I think it really helps the film. You don't realise, like, I get it can seem a bit boring, but the way it builds up, you get to know the characters and the bond, it just makes the other bit better when it comes.
Yeah, it's probably because it's a long time since I've seen it. I think I was a lot younger when I was seeing it. I was like, because I knew I'd always seen. See, what it was that spoiled it for me, I think, is I'd seen the middle bit before while watching the whole film. I think my dad were watching it, and I came in, and it was that bit in Vietnam. I think I come in and my dad, and I thought, oh, hey. And I watched it from there, I think. And then I watched it all later on, the whole lot, and I was like, get to the fucking Vietnam bit again. So maybe it was a bit like that. Jaws is our all-time favourite film. Fucking love Jaws. It's fucking brilliant. Heat was a decent film. Heat was an excellent film. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Heat was a great film. Oh, yeah. Hoo-ha. Normal Wisdom, the early bird.
I wrote down my top 5 films. I could be wrong, but can you...
Fuck off, Steve. Sorry. Crocodile Dundee. That's the top film, is Crocodile Dundee. Right. Sorry, Steve, before you start, The Usual Suspect is brilliant, and anybody who says they'd suss the ending out, you get them people who say, I sussed it all out. Fuck off.
It's the lineup scene I love in that, because they didn't cut it. They were genuinely laughing. Yeah, they were genuinely laughing and making up their own lines. I only watched it, funnily enough. I think so. Funnily enough, when I watched it last night, but if you look at what's his name, Space's face, because he's playing like a disabled. He puts his head down all the time, Spacey, because he's actually pissing himself.
Well,
You know,
that bit when
I heard
Benicio
he was
del
looking for
Toro,
cock.
eh?
I heard he was looking for cock.
Well, Del Toro's a good as well. I'm a fan of Del Toro.
Oh yeah, I love Benicio del Toro because, but when he does that, he goes, what does he say? Put the fucking hands at your cocksucker. In English, please. What the fuck? And he does that. Wait, these voices is. And then when he first had to read it, he went up to read the card. He farted actually live on set, and everybody started laughing.
I think suspect number 2 kicked it off because he went completely out of kilter.
Nah, what you got, you motherfucker!
Yeah, you motherfucker! He's sticking his tongue out. I think that's when they all totally lost it. But the director thought it was that natural. It was good.
Well, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, that's a great film, is that?
It is a good film, that. Good lineup, good cast as well. And thing is in that, isn't he? English, Pete Postlethwaite.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was supposed to play an Indian bloke, which is really weird or something. Was he Pakistani or Indian?
Yeah.
He did do, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but
was
it's
it
just
not?
weird, isn't it? It's just like,
Yeah.
it's just weird, you know. It just, you know, because you just see Pete Postlethwaite, don't you, with like being browned up, you
He's
know.
from Warrington, then.
Sounded more Yorkshire to me, Pete Postlethwaite.
I
I don't know
thought it
why.
might be Yorkshire.
You know
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Shawshank Redemption. People are not going to like this, but I think it's one of the most overrated films.
Oh, get to fuck. That's a brilliant film, that.
No, it's a brilliant film, but when it comes up as like the number one of all time, like, really?
No, it's not the number one of all time.
It does. In a lot of polls, Shawshank Redemption comes up as the number one film.
Well, don't speak to people called Paul. Speak to people called Waz, and speak to people called Andrew.
This is my point about it. It's a brilliant film, but it's not a number one.
No, it's not number
one. Not
one.
for me, anyway.
I've got a question for you both regarding that
Go
film,
on.
which has just popped up. Now, you know my interest and love for Highlander.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
There can be only one.
Yeah, the guard.
Oh,
He's
is it?
the
Oh,
same-
Steve, you
Yeah.
spoil sport.
I knew that. He's what's he called, isn't it? What's he called?
Come on, smart asses. What's his name then?
His name is
Real life.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
his name. I know his name because
Yeah,
his name is similar to the Clancy. It's Clancy.
Clancy Newman.
Shut up, you tit.
Good name, that, isn't it?
Clancy. What's he called? Isn't it? Clancy, Andrew, isn't it? Isn't it? Clancy.
Oh, I thought you were smart asses, me. Having put me off the way you did. You know,
It's-
no, I'm leaving you in the shit there. Go on. What's the shit colour? What's the colour of shit anyway?
Clancy Brown.
Today,
Whee!
it's like a Karamak colour today.
Yeah, man's very
I
dark.
don't remember eating that neither. I do not remember eating that. Hang on, that's not mine. Sat in somebody else's shit. Apocalypse Now. That is a fucking brilliant.
Hey, Boz,
film,
remember that time we threw shit at each other up at Pendle Hill?
yeah. Oh, what a fucking good laugh that was. No laughing. We're not allowed to laugh.
Sorry.
We've been upsetting people by laughing and being happy. So we have to stop laughing. We know this is the anti-negativity show. That's all we do here is laugh. Yeah, Apocalypse Now. What a film that is. That was such... Because, right, has everybody seen June? The new June?
No.
Right, I shan't say anything then.
But I know.
I shan't say anything then. I won't spoil. You must watch the new June, Andy. It's well good. Really good.
What's the connection between that and Apocalypse Now?
The horror.
Go on, yeah, have a little, you know.
There's a scene that he totally has borrowed from that. In that kind of way. It's almost, it's not like a... You can see he's done it and he's thought, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And he does it brilliantly and it says... But Great Escape and Green Mile. Fucking Green Mile. Yeah. Right. Is there anybody who didn't cry at the end?
Of what?
The end of Green Mile. Don't put me in the dark. I don't like the dark. Fuck. Oh, God. I was in Nottingham in this flat Nottingham in Victoria Centre with these really big lads. We're all sat down and watching it. And we were all there, fucking eight big fuckers, and we're all there watching it, and we're all like, fucking shit.
Oh, murdered me for crying. Quite emotional. Really, it bugs me.
It's not something to bug.
I know. It's just I think, oh, okay, am I really that falling for this?
Thing is, though, with me, is I don't cry though at anything in real life. It's films that get me. It's films that get me. It's not like in real life, I'm a good stiff upper lipper fucker. You know what I mean? I'm like one of them. You know, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Must keep a good front. Get a film on.
I think
It wasn't the weather. I know, but it's always fucking raining. Sorry.
I think a lot of the emotions come from the music, the choice of music. Imagine
it's everything.
But imagine if there was absolutely no music involved or allowed in film, and you were relying on the actors and script. Imagine what the world would be like. Be a very different point of view watching those films without said music.
So what about at the theatre? What about your
name two films that haven't got any music to it?
Grease.
Sound of music.
Haven't.
It's a joke. Don't get like that.
Go on. Can anybody name two films? Well, one then.
They have no music.
Yeah, I'll tell you one that you won't know. Well, you know the
silent films.
No,
they have nothing but music in there. Some fucker always playing piano on silent film.
The very famous Hitchcock.
Oh, The Birds.
The Birds does not. Yeah,
right. That's cool.
Yeah. Psycho shit as well.
It's not.
It is.
I remember Psycho 2.
I watched it recently, and it's fucking pants.
Oh,
the acting. It's not. The acting is well shit. The acting's proper fucking crap. It's really crap. Is the acting? I was watching. I thought, fucking hell, this is bad. Yeah.
No Country for Old Men.
Oh, there's no music in that.
Top film, yeah.
Great film.
There's no music, but there are sounds in it. You know, like a.
Oh, right.
But there's no real. What's the word for it? Music in the film.
Score.
Yeah. Got to be the great music show. Got to be in the top 10 of great music show. Sound Reduction, says Alexander. Matt says The Shining, 2001 Space Odyssey, Evil Dead. What a fucking film Evil Dead is. The Shining's great as well. 1963, The Haunting. Oh, the things to do in Denver when you're dead is brilliant. And it's a really not a lot of people have seen that. That's a brilliant film, that is so good.
What about this one? See if you can get this.
Great Escape.
Bridge on the River Kwai.
There you go, Steve.
Oh, Bridge on the River Kwai. Yeah.
1-0. 1-0.
That's right. That's when they're bugging him, isn't it? Yeah, when they're bugging old Jap guards, isn't it?
What's the connection between that and one of my favourite films? Bridge on the River Kwai is actually as well. But the writer of Bridge on the River Kwai wrote another very famous film.
Papillon.
Nope.
No.
But French, both French actually. Henry Charret. And the writer of Bridge on the River Kwai is Pierre. Anyway, he wrote Planet of the Apes as well.
Did he? Didn't know that. Wrote it or directed it?
No, he wrote the both books.
Wrote it. Oh, right. No way.
Yeah.
Two totally different films as well.
Yeah.
Does Andy know that Chris Lambert is literally blind as a bat? Sword fights had to be very carefully done.
Of course he knows. Did you?
Did you know that?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, yeah, he was, yeah.
I think sword fights always have to be carefully done, though, Jesus. I mean, you can't go slapdash when you're throwing swords about, surely.
I don't think real swords.
They have the best noises, isn't it? They had them wired up as well, didn't they, to make all the sparks, didn't they?
As a kid, mate. We were really good at it.
What?
Sword fighting as a kid.
You cheat. You'd fucking cheat.
Whatever. I was good at it.
Yeah. Andy's been fighting a southpaw. He's copped a few left up there, says Dick Weave. Bambi was a tearjerker. Who killed Bambi? Do you know, this sign, I think there's something to do with if you get deers, stags in film, it always tends to show something to do with death or something like that. They tend to die a lot or represent death in a lot of films. Yeah, I was watching on the Komodo Mayo show. I love that. and and it was so much to do with. They have things like that, and they have it like with rabbits. They often show rabbits for things for things. That's,
do you remember Screen Test as a kid?
Yeah, I used to love Screen Test.
I loved it. Yeah,
yeah.
I feel like I've watched Bambi that many times on it. I'm confused whether I've seen it or not.
They always have that on. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Jesus says films are your emotional release was. Yeah, it is. Right. It's films. It's when I'm watching a film or something like that, or not really a documentary. Actually, no, it's not a documentary. It's films. There's nothing else on TV. It's films. It's just films that fucking get me. The Sound of Silence.
I think that's back to...
Oh, you shouldn't have fucking spoke then. I thought you were playing along then. There was a good long pause then. I thought you were playing along. Passion of Christ was brutal and hard to watch. Yeah. That was Mel Gibson, that, weren't it, who directed that, The Passion of Christ? Yeah, it was that. I liked the way the devil was, actually, when he was mixing in with the crowd and kept watching him.
Yeah, that's another I haven't seen, but I've not seen Gladiator, me, either.
All right, that's a good film.
You haven't seen Gladiator?
Saving Private Ryan, not seen that.
You've not seen Saving Private Ryan? Oh my God, Andy! Fucking classic films.
Yeah.
That's what. Do you know when somebody says I want to join arm, they should put come and watch this.
I've seen like what's the Full Metal Jacket and all that? Yeah, and
Platoon.
Locker. What was it called again? Something Locker or something. But yeah, some really
good
military
Hurt
films.
Locker. Yeah, that was good. Hurt Locker.
Yeah.
Oh, The Omen. Yeah. He says The Omen shit the life out of it. The Omen was really good. Really. The third one was fucking shocking. I watched them all recently. I watched the trilogy.
Did he actually fight with Jesus at the end?
No. He has a scene where he's talking to him, isn't he? Shouting up at him, isn't he? And there's a cross, isn't there, with Jesus on? He's a cross like, and it's fucking terrible as the third one. The first one's really good. The second one's good. The third one is fucking pants. Really.
Yeah, a lot of them go that way though. Amityville Horror, all that. They all go that way.
Amityville 2 was really good. Amityville 2.
Yeah.
When he has that bit where he's because it's like Exorcist ripoff, really, isn't it? But that thing, and he says that ace bit where he's talking to him, and all his face is all weird, and he goes, "You are disobeying the church." And it's really good how he says it. I always remember that.
Which one's that?
Amityville 2. Yeah, the first one's about the house, obviously.
Yeah, do you know when they did the first one, the directors and all that, they tried to make a lot of rumours up that when they were filming it, you know, all them bullshit rumours that go along. Actually, some of the people they were actually
doing with loads of fucking horror films.
Somebody died. They all went, "I'm not fucking doing this." Yeah, I forget what it's called. The actor that did it, but really pissed off with it. Oh.
Brilliant film, Steve. Sorry, I'm a bit behind on chat. I'm not sure it was War. War. Great Escape. Yeah, Great Escape was fucking brilliant. That was an absolute classic. Errol Flynn. Errol Flynn with his fucking tash. Yeah, Screen Test. What was he called? Was it Chris? I can't remember. Yeah, Screen Test. Yeah. He had a face that kind of reminds me of him out of Krypton Factor. His face kind of reminded me of his.
Shit. Was it not? Did he not do Thingy as well? Something World. No.
Oh yeah.
Oh
God, I had it then.
Like the end of the kids' programs that came on.
No, Newsround.
Newsround, yeah.
John Craven. No, it weren't John Craven.
No, not Joe. Oh shit.
I thought you were going to say JC then. No, not JC. Not John Craven. No. Not JC. Barry Norman knew his shit. Barry Norman.
Yeah, there you have it.
And there it is. And there you have it. And there it is. There it is.
You know, Doug Golding Boz only yesterday, Barry Norman. He was quite old. He was 80 odd when he died.
I used to love that music. And that piano, and when it went off, he did a very good little lick on piano.
Yeah. He seemed to give a really good, honest, like no bullshit. Like if it's shit, I'm gonna say it's shit.
Well, that's why I liked Mark Commode and Sam Mayo's program, because they were on Radio 5 and now they've gone their own now. They start next week, I think, and they fucked off Radio 5. I think because they weren't allowed to do stuff. So they fucked him off, and they're doing their own now, and that's really good. Is that? It's fucking well good. V for Vendetta. For Vendetta. I haven't seen that. Arnie keeps telling me to watch that.
I've seen it. Yeah, I think it was all right.
And George Orwell, 1984. Yeah, I've seen that a long time ago. I was about 14.
Brutal film, that, innit? Yeah, eye-opening film, that.
Yeah,
of course.
The book.
I
read the book as well.
Right, Dane. Salvador Marley's here. She's pissed, or he.
Oh, head on.
What was? I'm a catch up with the.
Sorry, catch up. Yeah, Under the Ice. Oh yeah, Under the Ice on Omen 2. Yeah, that was well about that.
Oh yeah.
The Shining. What a top film Shining was. Shining was fucking ace. Hellraiser. Steve, Hellraiser is fucking terrible now when you watch it. I loved it when I was a kid, but I watched that recently. Oh my God, it's bad. The idea is if they made a reboot of Hellraiser, that'd be great for a reboot, that. Because the acting and everything then is so bad. And who's in it? Who's the mate? Who plays Frank? Well, Frank's brother. Who plays Frank's brother, I should say.
I'm not sure.
Oh. Row, row, row your boats gently down the stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've had him off Dirty Harry. Have you seen Hellraiser, Andy?
Oh, yeah, one of my favourites.
Well, do you know Frank's brother?
I don't. I'm trying to actually think of who the guy who played Pinhead is. He's Bob Bradley. Bradley or something, was he in the film? I don't know.
But the guy, do you know the guy with his missus?
Yeah, I do, in the first film, yeah.
Well, it's him off Dirty Harry. Scorpio. Was he called Scorpio? Was it Scorpio?
Oh, right, okay.
You know, on the bus when he's with the kids. Come on, kids, sing. Row, row you boat.
Yeah, got you. Ah, that's interesting.
when you're on the... I fucking love Dirty Harry films. I really do. Hey girl, Sal here, pissed as fuck. Well done, Sal. The original owners of the Amityville house claim to see a floating demonic pig with glowing red eyes. Yes. Hello, Dean. How you doing, pal? Thanks again, Dean, for Wednesday. You were a fucking star on Wednesday, pal. Thank you very much for that, pal.
Yeah, you had to go. You failed, you had to go.
He was the only one that had come on. Carlos, what's the thing tonight? Movies, Salvador. What's your favourite movie? Everything to do with movies, pal. Your favourite movies that affected you when you were a kid, like Jaws affected me when I was a kid. Jaws messed me up when I was a kid. Just everything, just thinking about it. It was that I'd never thought about out as such, and then when being eaten by a shark, because the bit when it gets him on the boat and it's in when he's in his mouth. You know, I'm talking at kid level at first, you know, and I was thinking, just something. What would that be like? You know, what would that be like? And then the kid that got eaten and all that lot. And when she were being pulled under at the beginning. And then when you watch it as you get older, you see it for how good the fucking film is. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's just brilliant. Apart from...
Ever see a lesser known one called Brazil? Terry Gilliam.
I meant to watch that. No, because there's the boys from Brazil and there's Brazil, isn't there? There's
Boys from Brazil, that was good, wasn't it? Yeah.
I've downloaded that for ages. I still haven't watched it.
Oh, you've not seen it?
No.
Well, you know the plot, don't you?
Isn't that Gregory Peck, the boys from Brazil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you know the actual plot of it?
Is it the Germans? Is it the Germans that have come from America? You know, like from war? Is it that?
The breeding Hitler.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It's like a dystopian society. But it's Terry Gilliam, Robert De Niro, Michael Palin.
No, I've never seen that. I must watch Brazil because I like Terry Gilliam's films because he did 12 Monkeys, didn't he? He did 12 Monkeys. He did Time Bandits, which was ace. Do you remember Time Bandits? Yeah. What else other films has he done? I like Terry Gilliam's films.
Did you ever see?
He did Baron von Treehausen. Is it Baron von Treehausen? No, Baron von Munchausen. Baron von Munchausen or something, weren't it?
I've not seen With Nell and I.
No, I haven't seen that properly. I've seen loads of clips. It looks brilliant. Yeah. Bacardi! Who the hell do you think you are?
Here's one for you guys. There's a film from 1955. Robert Mitchum stars as a fake priest in it. and
Oh,
begins
yeah.
to try and chase
That-
some money off 2 young children. It is absolutely daunting, that film. Anyone know what it's called?
Oh, what's it called? Because do you know this scene when he does about love and hate on his
Yeah,
knuckles?
down the old
Well,
in
that
the
was
shop.
on. That was on the what's the black guy who did all the Ace films, Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, I've seen it in a modern film as well.
It was what's it called, that film? Because the black guy does it, but he's got the rings on. He's got, do you know, like the knuckle dusters, and he has love and hate, and he does it. He does that because
Yeah.
Bob Mitchum does the thing with love and hate, doesn't he? Telling the thing about it and that. And then he does it with love and hate, but he has knuckle dusters on, and he's doing a story about love and hate, and how love has hate on the ropes, and hate comes back, and then love comes in, and love comes in. It's really good, and he totally got it from that. Yeah. What was that film called? When it was really hot.
What's the connection here to this? He who fucks nuns will later join the church. Love and hate tattooed across your hand. He who fucks nuns will later join the church.
Is that Cape Fear?
No,
No.
it's a Clash song. Death or Glory.
It's a rough
Anyway.
film.
Yeah, no, but I got that connection. And I want to say fuck nuns. Clueless drinkers here, all right, Peter.
What's it called, Andy? What's it called, that film?
Clueless Drinkers nailed it.
Oh, fucking
Night
behind on chat.
of the
Night of the
Hunter.
Hunter. That's right. Yeah, Night.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus
Shelley-
Ronnie.
Shelley-
Shelley
Jesus
Winters
Ronnie
is in it as well.
Right, let me catch up here. I'm way behind on chat.
No
Here.
worries.
Rise of the
Yeah,
Foot
Green
Soldier
Street,
and
yeah.
Green Street stuff. But I haven't seen Green Street actually. What was the one with? Was it Gary
I don't like
Oldman?
them. I don't like them.
No, I don't. I remember watching them a kid, and I
No.
don't like them now because I don't like football hooligans. They're all
No, I
soft fuckers.
don't. I don't like glorifying it. They fucking
No,
annoy me.
no,
Yeah, I
yeah, they're all
agree,
like
yeah.
5-on-1 and all that kind of shit. I fucking hate them. I
Good
threw away my
pieces on the
tin.
ball.
Dean says he threw away.
Yeah.
Dean says he threw away his tinfoil out the next day. You carry on, pal. You were ace. Thanks for coming on. Sasquatch did me, whatever his name was. Hairy, scary bastard. Who is there? Is that the recent one, Dick Weed?
Sexy beast.
There's a recent one, and I watched it, and they were really good. Is it called Sasquatch? That's done. That's another one where you don't see anything, and it's really good and scary.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. So it's quite recent. Isn't that one,
You
Dick
can
Weed?
imagine if it's done really well. Like
It
the
was
Blur
done
Books.
really well. You didn't see a fucking thing.
Yeah.
You didn't see anything, and it was really well done. Yeah. The guy who played Scorpio was fantastic. Just wanted to kill him every second he was on screen. Yeah. He was a right fucking arsehole, weren't he? Yeah. He was brilliant. He's always played roles kind of like that. Him
Yeah,
and
he's good in it,
Crimea. Him and Crimea. I missed that. See, I'm not. Waiting Down the Eye is a great film. Yeah, that's a brilliant film. Have you seen Sailor or the 120 Days of Sodom? Great date movie. No, I don't know anything about them at all, Clueless Drinker. The Warriors. Warriors is fucking classic film. Probably on its arse now, but back when I was a kid, I watched that so many times. That Boys
No,
from
I
Brazil, Hitler clones, yeah.
I don't think I want to watch Warriors again in case it ruins the
Spoiled
memory.
it, in case it ruled it. What's your favourite line out of Warriors? There's only one, isn't there? There's only one line. I'm going to shove
Who are the
that bed up.
Warriors?
No, I'm going to shove that
All
bed
right.
up your ass and turn you into a popsicle. Come on. Factually, it's an aluminium hat. Factually, it's aluminium hat, not tinfoil, Dean. Yeah, Dean. Warriors, yeah. Warriors, come out to play. Quadrophenia. Fucking yeah,
Oh,
Quadrophenia.
Yes, isn't it?
Top film,
Music-
that. Top
The
film.
music and the vibe of that film, they really captured it.
Everything. What famous stars were in that?
Oh, fucking hell. Toya,
Ray Winston.
Leslie Ash.
Sting. What was he called? Who played the? What's he called? Who
Is Roger
played?
Daltrey in it?
Oh,
No.
they did the music,
they're not.
didn't
No.
they? Yeah. But what's he called? Point Life fucker. Who drove called?
Yeah,
What's his
the
name? I can't
main one.
Yeah, Jimmy, innit? Jimmy is called Jimmy, innit? Yeah. Jimmy.
The guys
Cape
are
Fear,
too-
yeah. Cape Fear, the remake was fucking brilliant with Robert De Niro.
Gregory Pecker's in both, weren't
Yeah, because he played the cop. Well, excuse me, all over the place. No, that was
Another
Bob
lawyer.
Mitchum. No, that was Bob Mitchum.
he? Oh yeah, so he's Mitchum, weren't he? Yeah.
Yeah, Bob
That's
Mitchum.
one of
Yeah,
them classic actors you get mixed up with.
yeah, it is.
Full
Yeah,
movement.
yeah, because he always has that caricaturist, always a really good face as a Bob Mitchum, with his eyes right down. You know, like he always has that like closed eyes look. I Spit on Your Grave. Yeah, I remember that because wasn't it supposed to be like a porno horror film or something like that? I remember. I don't think it is, but back when I was a kid, you know when all
Yeah,
the
shagged you for real, and they really
yeah,
killed it.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it was all one of them, wasn't it? Yeah. Night of the Hunter. Well done, Peter. Cool Hand Luke is a fucking brilliant film, Salvador.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
cool.
One of them films from that era that, because you remember another one was Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. Do you remember that? That was another.
Yeah, that was brilliant, wasn't it?
Just brilliant films then. So good films. The Clash, Death, or Glory. Fucking hell, listen now. Yeah.
The Clash, Death or Glory.
Oh!
That's what it's doing before.
I thought that was a
Vendetta
fucking
too.
film. And clearly Triggers put Glory. What a knobhead. Sexy Beast is fucking brilliant. That's another one of those underrated. And who'd have thought that, what's he called? Fucking Gandhi could play such a brilliant psychopath.
I know.
Ben Kingsley in that, he plays such a I mean, I've met that fucking bloke. I've met that nut job. Do you know what I mean? We all have. Do you know what I mean? I've met
I
that
just find it
fucker.
amazing that it's not ad-libbed. Ad-libbed is actually it's doing it word for word. How does he do that for word? It sounds so ad-libbed. Like, just, do this and get
Do you not
angry.
think it is?
Right.
Do you not think it is ad-libbed a bit?
No, it
Is that
isn't.
like-
It isn't. It's not
Is it
ad-libbed.
not?
No, it's word for word.
It's brilliant. He's so Ben Kingsley. He's so because when I watched, I thought, I've met that fucker. Do you know what I mean? That proper fucking nut job where you think this fucker's fucking when you're on that, this fucker's
I'm not
mental.
joking now. Where I live now in Radford, Nottingham, there's loads of them fuckers are about.
Yeah.
You know that feeling?
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah. I used to live there. Exactly so.
Cal got me the other day. He snuck up behind me. Went cocaine. I thought, fuck off, you dick. You fucking Cal and
Somebody
Honestly.
came up to me when on my 50th when I went to Budapest, and I was out with Mrs. and we were out, and it was all lovely, nice sunny day. And this big fucking bloke came up to me and says, "Hey, you want to buy some drugs?" type thing. Fucking look at me. Look at me. I'm out with fucking Mrs. I'm fucking 50 today. Do you really think I want fucking drugs? And he went, ha, 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 and just walked off. It was proper well funny. I think he suddenly realised, I looked at you, but I didn't look at the fucking scenario, you know what I mean? And then his realisation was here.
Hey, boss, do you remember when we went to Prague? We threw shit at each other.
Threw shit at each other, Steve. Threw shit at each other. The Firm.
The Firm. What was that? Is that the football one?
Gary
No,
Oldman.
the lawyer. Is it? I don't know.
Gary Oldman, yeah. It is the football one, yeah.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's the
Isn't
one where he
it
says,
England, yeah?
right at the end, doesn't he shoot him at the end? He goes, leave it there.
I think so, yeah.
Do you remember they were
You
straight
get
outside the
shit-
pub?
You get shut off the young kid or something like that.
Yeah, you leave
Like
it
the
out.
layer cake kind of thing. Layer cake was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, Layer Cake was good, yeah.
Have you ever seen that
Can
more
you
modern film?
dig it? I say the future is ours.
I really like that black girl's voice, which was that was a really sexy voice that she had. Who are the warriors?
No, she didn't say that. She says,
No.
sorry about that. When she was saying about that, they dropped the ball. Oh, yeah, that was right. Yeah, that. Oh, I gotta watch Warriors again. I hate doing film ones because I want to watch every single film that we fucking go on about. I go, oh, yeah.
Tony Dicko's in the house, so you're well, mate. Yeah.
Idiocracy is a good film. I don't know Idiocracy. This Sporting Life? No, I haven't seen Taxi Driver. Yeah, I need to watch Taxi Driver again and Dog Day Afternoon. I need to watch them. There's fucking so many good films, isn't there?
Have you seen that one from 2017, guys, called Get Out?
Yes. Yes.
That's a freaky film, isn't it? That bloody hell.
It is, but I don't get because it was obvious. I've seen that film before. Do you know like the idea?
Yeah.
And I saw it all before in like a black and white summer. And I thought, because everybody were raging about this Get Out. And it is good, but I thought, I've seen this before because it's all like a right weird.
I've never heard of it.
Have you never heard of it?
No.
Oh, right. Yeah, it was a big thing, weren't it, all about it? Like,
Yeah.
And it is a good film, but the idea I've seen before, it's like there's this white girl and she has a black boyfriend. She brings him over to the family, like, and everything. And they all go over, and it's all a bit. I'm the only. Oh, no, but there's one other, yeah. And it's all a bit weird. It's all really. I'm not going to spell it for you. It's all very weird and stuff, and a bit like, something's going on. But I remember watching, thinking, I've seen this before, and obviously I hadn't. But sorry, go on, Andy.
So basically, they transform people who come there into
You
black
don't spoil it for
servants.
Steve.
Yeah, I'm not trying to, but they create their own society. It's really, really creepy, and they do some sort of weird stuff to them and that. But for me, from modern film, which I'm not massive on modern films by and large, I thought that was really good.
Oh no, there's some great. And I tell you what's really good: foreign films. When you,
I love foreign films. Yeah, I love subtitles.
What's it called?
And stuff like that.
Another Round. That's brilliant.
There's always a bit of tit.
Another Round with Mads Mikkelsen's fucking brilliant film.
I watched that other day, King of Staten Island. Never seen that.
Oh, is that the follow-on from the series Sopranos? No, that's
I'm
not.
aware of. No, it's a bloke just about a tattoo. It's just like one of those films where there's a bit of seriousness in it, but it's funny as well. And that's one of the recent modern ones.
It's not the one with Bill Burr in it, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, right. He's a fireman, isn't he?
Fireman. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. Bill Burr's in it. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a great film; it'll be remembered in 50 years. I'm just saying for just a good crack, like. If you want good crack, watch that, like. And Bill Burr's really funny in that.
Fucking Bill Burr's ace. He's a good actor, is Bill Burr. He was in Mandalorian as well. Sexy Beast and Nil by Mouth. Nil by is the Gary Oldman film. Didn't he get that? Because didn't he do? What was the weird one?
Gary Oldman? No, that's Nil by Mouth, in it. Oh no, I'm getting mixed up.
No, Gary Oldman. He did. What was the weird film with with the actress? Oh. He did a film. He said, look, I'll do this film if you support me on this Nil by Mouth.
All right.
It's a famous science fiction type film, like a Terry Gilliam type film.
Yeah.
Not 12 Monkeys, it's the other one, the fucking... Oh, somebody help me. What's that film that he did?
Do you know he's got a famous sister, by the way, Gary Oldman?
Yeah, it's right at East End, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are we? All these new films are just going so woke, it's horrendous. Not really. New films are just...
you're fucking right there, of course. Right.
No, they are, no. A lot of them are. I agree with that. They're doing that a lot. I agree with that. But there's a lot of films, not all of these new films, you know what I mean? There's a lot of really good films that don't do
Has
that.
anybody watched, I said it the other day, Bad Boy Bubby. Bad Boy Bubby. I watched it the other day and I presumed it was a newish film. Well, as I started watching, I went, no fucking way could this be new. Anyway, it's 1993.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of that film, Andy?
Bad Boy Bunny?
Bubby. B-U-B-B-Y. I've just downloaded tonight.
It's one of the best films I've seen for years.
It rings a bell now that you've said it. I'm just tapping it in now and having a look what it's about.
Oh my God, it's disturbing. But it's really well done. It gives all ups and downs, rude, gross, and like, oh my God. But as a purpose to it all. Really.
Jesus has got a really good idea here. You should do a show on the Hellraiser's exploits. Reed Burke, Nottingham Harris, and many, many more.
Oh, yeah.
That's a well good idea.
Write that down.
Write that down now, Steve. I'm writing that down now. That's a well good. Cheers for that, Jesus. That's a top idea, that. Yeah, that'd be well good.
Wonder if they ever threw shit at each other, them lot, you know, at one point.
Do you reckon they did that? I reckon they did throw shit at each other. You know?
O'Toole and Harris, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. They. Do you reckon they threw shit at each other and laughed?
Did they have fun?
Tony Dicko, evening. Oh, sorry, I wonder what you said. Star Kill Tools is here. How do Kill Tools? Evening, guys. Hope you're doing well. I'm okay. The Hunter's Prey was a script stolen after my mate's lecturer took it after he passed away from a car crash. Ooh, controversial. Where Steele was from? I'm a Yorkshire shite. We're a Lancashire shite, actually. I'm from Mummy's tummy, and Steve's from a dog's ass. No, he's. Oh yeah, on Omen, she got shagged by a dog, didn't she? That's right. That was really weird, that, isn't it?
Did she?
Yeah, his mum got shagged. That's where he came from, because they found his mother, and it was the dog. It was the fucking.
Oh right, that it was not a dog. What's it called?
Jackal.
A jackal, yeah.
Yeah. No, we're from Lancashire, Sal.
We've mentioned a Belgian film called Bullhead. That is awesome.
Bullhead.
If you're on about foreign films, yeah, that's a good one. That's really good.
I remember because I went to see. Originally, I was seeing this girl, and she wanted to go to cinema to watch Man Bites Dog, and that was a Belgian film. We went to Blackburn to watch it, but it wasn't on. So there was a film on, and we thought we'll give it a go called Reservoir Dogs. And we watched that.
I remember you papping on about that for ages.
Fucking hates that film. I watched that. I finished watching it, I probably went, fucking hell. That was fucking hates that film. But and then I watched a long time after Man Bites Dog, and that is an ace film. It's in black and white.
Never heard of it.
Basically, it's a Belgian film, and they're going round, and he's a serial killer. Just goes around shooting everybody and just killing people. And he has this guy, and he wants him to film it. So he goes around and he films him killing these people, and it's fucking really like fucking hell. And it's quite. But then there's a real.
Called?
Man Bites Dog, and there's a really bizarre thing that happens. I'm not going to tell you that happens at the end. It's like no way. Man Bites Dog. If you haven't seen that's a Belgian film. And what's that one called? Bullhead, Andy. You said.
Yeah.
Bullhead.
Well, it was Dick Weird who put in thingy, but yeah, I've seen that. I need to get hold of a copy of that again. Sorry, download it and watch that again.
Yeah. Wait. Bullhead. Fucking, I need to write these down.
You could do a whole show on foreign films easily.
Yeah.
Because the certification levels aren't as strict. I mean, they've relaxed them in this country quite a bit now, but abroad you can go to the edge with some.
It's a really good Japanese film called The Departed. The same, but it's called The Departed. About a guy who loses his job. He ends up working in. When you have a dead body, you have to clean them and leave it, put it on shore for the family to come and see in Japan. So we end up doing that job. But it's it's a really good film. Like black comedy.
Yeah. So you know Old Boy, Steve, the Korean film.
Old Boys.
Old Boy, where he gets trapped in a room for like years and years, and he goes. And he comes out and gets his tormentors, and that's one of those. That's that region. Yeah, that'd be good, mate. Sorry,
but I like the sound of that. Write that down, was.
What is it?
Old Boy, Korean
Old
film.
Boy, right?
Yeah.
Old Boy. So I want to watch all these films.
Train to Busan. That's another one.
Oh yeah, that's supposed to be the best zombie film ever, isn't it? That.
It's absolutely top draw, and that's another Korean one.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I don't like zombie films. I don't like zombie films, but that's supposed to be the best. It's supposed to be like so different.
Not to over spoil it, but with the bad boy Bubby, he'd been trapped in his mum.
Shut up! I'm going to watch it tonight.
No, but I'm telling you the slight.
Fuck off! You can stop it.
He's been kept in the room.
Fuck off!
He doesn't know whether to start now, do you, Steve?
I'll just keep laughing. Get it, people. Hello, Mr. Egg. Oh, that's not me. It's, yes, boy.
The Business had one of the best soundtracks ever, I think. The Business. I don't know that one. Anybody know that one? The Business.
The Business.
No.
Is that this used to be a skinhead band, I think, from Manchester.
What's Dickweed say here? Yeah, looked like she was flying a spaceship. What's like the one from Alien? I'm a nightmare for this. But it's all right when you get talking. It's good, isn't it? When you get good chat.
Yeah, go on. Yeah,
Warriors.
Soon Bob to Black Delilah's right.
Oh yeah. Foreign film starring Ron Jeremy. I've seen some good old Spanish films. I know about gypsies on the rob. Based in Belgium, about steroids and a young lad getting his balls smashed when he was a kid. Serious, it's a cracking film. Oh, fucking hell. Jean-Luc Besson. Who's Jean-Luc Besson?
I don't know. I don't ring a bell that.
I know Jean-Luc Picard of the Starship Enterprise. Carlos is right. The last Terminator was pathetic. Yeah, I just stopped watching them. O'Toole and Harris once bought a pub after they were going to have to leave after kick-out time. And all the stories and them. I know we're going to have to do that because I like to watch all the old interviews, the Parkinson interviews and all that. Yeah. I love watching all them stuff. Fifth Element. That's what it was, Jesus. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fifth Element. Yeah, Gary Oldman says they wanted him to go on the Fifth Element, and Gary Oldman says, "I'll do that if you will help me do Nil by Mouth." And that's how that went. Yeah. Oh my God, what a brilliant film, John. Four Rooms. Fucking brilliant film, that film is so good. That is quality film, that. Really fucking good.
It's good, Tim Roth, isn't it? It really does.
Oh, he's brilliant in that. He's so good. Oh, Antonio Banderas. They're all in it, aren't there? There's loads of stars in that. Madonna's in it, isn't she? Madonna's in it as well. She gets tits out. And Amanda de Cadenet, she gets tits out because she's the one that swallowed. She was supposed to spit, but she swallowed. Yeah, brilliant film that, John. Well done. After a showing of The Exorcist, a guy went and murdered someone after saying he had hurt his leg in Chippenham, Wiltshire. After showing of The Exorcist, a guy went and murdered someone after he had hurt his leg. I don't understand that, Kilto. Does anybody else get that?
No.
What was the one? Didn't he turn up? Do you know from Psycho? What's he called? What's he called? The actor? Oh, fucking hell, how shit are we? What's he called? The really famous fucking actor. Anyway, that fucker that's something, they're all screaming in chat going, he's called this, you stupid bastard. He was one of the, do you know when they were all sure at the movie and he went up dressed? Norman Bates.
Norman Bates.
No, that's what his character's called. No. What's he? Anyway, Norman Bates. He went up, so he went to one of the cinemas. I think it was like the thing, and he was all dressed up in the fucking long coat and all that lot. And people fainted and died and all that kind of shit. What's the French film called where the man smashes the rapist's head in with a fire extinguisher?
Not sure.
Not sure about that. Yes, boys in. There's more bush in French 1970s films than the Australian outback. I'll tell you what, while you're talking Australian outback.
Walkabout.
Wolf Creek,
yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh, you could have Walkabout for Jenny Agutter.
Yeah, no, Walkabout's great, but Australian.
She had a bush out. She was young, weren't she?
Oh yeah,
that young to bush out.
Pretty bugger though, weren't she?
Yeah, but that's when he was allowed to do it, and it wasn't
too young to be pretty. She's not allowed to be pretty then.
That's it. Yeah.
But what's he called?
Must be ugly.
Yeah, Wolf Creek. The best thing about Australian films is they don't do fucking happy. Jimmy would love that. Yeah. They don't do happy endings on fucking them kind of films.
You know what? I was in Australia when that came out, and it was being delayed because the actual court case of the guy that was what's it called? That was loosely based on. He until he got sent down, they couldn't release the film in case it was biased.
Oh, did they actually get him then? They actually got him?
Got him, yeah. They still think he could be innocent. It was the case where there was English backpackers, a girl and a husband, boyfriend. They're traveling, and she says they get pulled over by somebody. She gets tied up in the back. She hears the shots. This is what she's saying. And then as it's going on, as the guy's killing the boyfriend, she actually gets out the back of the ute and legs it into the bush. And she reckoned for hours he's trying to find her, and eventually had to fuck off.
Didn't they think it was her for ages?
Yeah, they thought it was her because it was really weird.
Yeah.
I think even in court, this is, well, how did you get out? And she did it. She went, look, that's how I did it. And I liked it. But it was a little bit iffy. But
I remember it now because they thought she fucking done it, weren't they? Yeah. That's the one, yeah. Might fall, yeah. Hello, Black Dahlia. My favourite film has to be Rita Son Bob 2. Fucking classic. Absolute classic, that film. I fucking hate Danny Dyer. Fuck me, do I hate Danny Dyer. Oh, Black Dahlia, have you been bullying Jimmy? He's been bullying me. He's been bullying me too.
Jimmy does a good, what's it called? Danny Dyer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. He does a good boss as well. I'm not for a piss.
He does a good mental lock-in. That's what he does. Was Train Spotting 2 as good as Train Spotting 1?
Oh
no,
it's a no.
No, that's a no. I'm afraid no. No, not at all. No, the first one was fucking the second one was like, I mean, it wasn't that awful, but it just, you know what I mean.
It was a reunion for everybody and a nice payday.
Yeah. I'm sure you both can take it. Well, depends who's that about. What's that about?
I know.
Where are we? Do you believe the story that Paul Daniels' wife Debbie shagged an Alsatian? I never heard that story. Was it not just somebody from Spain? Norman Bates, yeah. What was the Anthony Hopkins? Is it Anthony Hopkins who played Norman Bates?
I don't know.
Yeah. Salvador's not a lot. Gene's been doing impressions of Walls ever since I binned him off and said Steven was more funny than him. Oh, well, yeah.
It was funny last night. I watched a bit of Jim. It was proper funny.
I think he seems to have some bizarre obsession on me now, which is kind of fucking weird, to say the least. I mean, the fact that he doesn't like happy people is kind of fucking weird. He didn't like Barry. Do you know Barry of chatting with? He's really happy and a lovely bloke, and he will rip it shit out of him. And I think if you laugh, you're happy, and you have a good outlook on life, he doesn't like that. Oh, and if you argue with him, he doesn't like that either. Other than that, he's fucking mental, isn't he, basically? That. Well, I don't think he's mental. I think that's a cover so he gets his fucking doll. I've been thinking about this. I thought, look at me show. I'm crackers. I'm fucking mental. Look, I'm clearly mental. Just sign me fucking check, will you? And then he gets his check signed, and then he goes all slagging government, going, don't trust government, they're all bastards. They're fucking paying you wages, cunt. Get a fucking job. You can work for Google. Hey, Jimmy, you can work for Google.
Got one. Smoking the Bandit. That was a good crack, wasn't it?
Oh, absolute fucking classic. Absolute
Number
classic.
3 was shit. Number 3 is a no. It's like Godfather
2
3.
was shit as well. 2 was shit as well. 2.
You know.
Yeah. The 2 was shit. But the first one was absolute. There ain't no way that you can come from my loins. Yeah. First thing I'm going to do when I get home is punch your mama in the mouth.
Which one's that?
Smoking the Bandit.
All right.
Burt Reynolds. Oh, it's when the police turn up and it's the same piece of music each time. It's like
That's right, yeah. When he turned Buford T. Justice.
It's so funny. Yeah,
oh, it's well. My favourite scene that, and I've said it before, is when the top gets knocked off the car. So Sheriff Justice is driving the car, and they both got the Stetsons on, haven't they? And his son's next to him, his dopey son, and he goes, "Hold my hat." So his son puts his hand on his hat, and he goes, "My hat blew off, Daddy." He says, "I hope your goddamn head was in it." Oh dear. Black Dahlia, love Wolf Creek. Mick Taylor, best psycho ever. Yeah, I totally agree. When he does that bit in Wolf Creek, where he says, that kid messes around, and he goes, "That's not a knife," and he looks at him. He does that look at him, doesn't he? Like, and he's like, "Ooh."
For me, it's when he strings one of them up on the hook, and he
I
dabs
could
a
watch that
knife
again.
in,
I don't
and he
think I've
starts
watched it.
describing how to paralyse you at the bottom of your spine and all
Head
this
on a
stuff.
stick. Andy, head
Oh.
on a stick. That's
Head
what
on
it
a
is.
stick, yeah.
He's behind her in the chair, isn't he? And he
Yeah.
gets her, and then he does that. It's what they used to do in Vietnam. Head on a
Right.
stick, and he cuts the fucking nerve, doesn't he? Yeah.
Uh,
Oh dear me, yeah. Oh dear. No,
You
Steve
do-
showed me. Steve showed me today. Right. They should bring out Rita, Sue, and Bob to the second version. I wonder. I know, but they never do it as well, do they? Have you heard about that?
Leave them.
Yeah,
as
you
they
got to
are.
leave him alone. Yeah, you got to leave him alone. Have you heard about that? You've gone for a fist. Is it true that? What is it? Do you believe the story that Paul Daniels' wife Debbie shagged an Alsatian? Oh dear. Where are we? Peter Falconio was murdered. Is that him who was?
Oh, that's him. Yeah, that's the
that him?
real Wolf Creek, or his best.
And of course, Right Turn, Clyde. That was a fucking ace film. That was so good.
It was
I remember it. I remember it, but just had to Google it, Steve. Stir Crazy. What a brilliant film, Jesus. What a fucking ace film that. Pillow. Pillow. Yeah, what we got here is a complete lack of respect for the law. Rambo films. Yeah. Rambo 1 was brilliant. Rambo 2 was good. Rambo 3 was pushing it in. Especially when they had the thing at the end with the tank and the helicopter. He had a game of chicken with a tank and it's like, how is that gonna? How are you gonna win in a helicopter with a game of chicken with your fucking tank? I've chatted to John Jarrett. He's a lovely bloke, nothing like Mick Taylor. I'm taking that's the guy who played Mick Taylor, obviously. Right. Do you want to? Where are we? Have we have a couple of quick quizzes? Right then, ready? Obscure descriptions of films. Rich girl lets poor man freeze to death.
Sleeping Beauty. No.
Titanic.
Yay! Well done, Andy. Well done. Right, you ready? This one's fucking brilliant. Talking frog convinces son to kill his dad.
Sleeping Beauty. I keep saying Sleeping Beauty.
Just keep saying it, yeah. Talking frog convinces his son to kill his dad.
Star Wars.
Yeah, Empire Strikes Back. Well done.
Is that because it's Kermit's voice, same voice?
Well, it's Yoda, isn't it? Yeah.
Yoda is the same guy that does Kermit in it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's what's he called? Frank Oz, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. See if we can get this one. Drug addicted girl takes advantage of mentally challenged boy for 3 decades.
Say that again.
Sorry. I'm looking through the other ones as well. Drug addicted girl takes advantage of a mentally challenged boy for 3 decades. It's a classic film of 90s. Was it the 90s? I'm terrible on these fucking years. Tom Hanks.
Oh, Forrest Gump.
That's it. Really.
Yeah, it is a great film. Is that one?
Yeah, amazing.
Girl gets horny with a fish.
Flash.
No, girl gets horny with a fish.
Fish Called Wanda.
No, recent film.
That was a good film as well.
Won lots of awards.
If it's recent, mate.
No, not Fish Called. Recent film won lots of awards. Girl gets horny with a fish.
Same as me, Black Dial. I have a Fish Called Wanda.
See if anybody get.
I watched that in Tenerife. Fish Called Wanda. You know, like before they were out, it was really like naughty that you could get to watch a film on the screen.
Funny trout. Sorry, Jesus has put funny trout.
Jesus is on there fighting.
Tickweed's put Jaws. All right, it's The Shape of Water. It's The Shape of Water. Right, this is the last one, and we've already kind of done this, but it's fucking.
What's
really
it called?
funny.
The Shape of Water.
Is that the film cut? Is that what's that?
Yeah, Shape of Water.
I've never heard of that.
No,
2 years ago. Yeah, I've seen it actually, but it looks a bit poxy for me. I bet it's still good. Right, you ready? You ready for this song? Battle, walking, talking trees, battle, walking, battle. Throw a trinket into a volcano.
That's Lord of the Rings, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Lord of the Rings. I think that's fucking brilliant, that description. Battle, walking, talking trees, battle, walking, battle, throw a trinket into a volcano.
I wasn't that into the Lord of the Rings films.
I liked it. Yeah.
I never believed it. There was too much going on, and the escapes were just too Spielbergy.
Well, it's one of those because it's Tolkien.
I know, but it's not for me.
Right, you ready? So, guess the film. Guess the two films. You ready? You're gonna get one instantly. Let's see if you can get the other one. So, guess the two films.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
I can never remember what's it off that.
They Live.
Ah, well done. Yeah.
What was it?
They Live.
Ah, right, yeah.
I really like that.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
It's good timing for a non-actor.
I thought I got that time in haste then when he turned around and looked and he went, I'm all out of bubblegum. They Live, Forrest Gump. Anyway, Janet. That's the one then. Right, let's get another one going. I did the last one because these are going down like already. Two films. You ready? What are you fucking doing, Andy? What are you doing down there?
He's making rolly.
Are you making a... Do you smoke, Andrew?
Oh, sorry. No, I'm making one up from a rollie.
Oh, well played.
No, yeah.
I want to get back on a spliff. I had a spliff for...
What's one up from a rollie? Oh, a drug.
It's not a drug.
No, it's a medicine.
It's a medicine.
Yeah, for a lot of people, it's a medicine. It's the mental people.
Right, you ready? You ready? Last one for these two films.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
I know that.
Oh.
Is it? This is where I'm Patrick Swayze when he's driving that long.
No, don't say that, Steve. Wait for chat. Wait for chat. I'll play it again. I'll wait for you.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Janet's got it.
Yeah, Janet gets all these. She's too good, is our Janet. Yeah, Blues Brothers and Karate Kid. That's the one, yeah. Karate Kid, Hunter Thompson, Vegas. Jesus says, no, Karate Kid and Blues Brothers. That's the one, Steve. You got it. Right then, I'll tell you what. How about then? Oh, right, I've got this one. Right. So I've done this myself. This is all my doing. So it's called All I Wanted to Do Was. So it's like what somebody's just saying about the film. This is what is in the film. He said, all I wanted to do was, right? And you've got to guess the film. All I wanted to do was look after the hotel and write a book.
Shining.
Right. So you get the idea, yeah?
Yeah.
Right then. All I wanted to do was hire some men to stop the bandits pillaging our village.
Plain Saddles.
Nope.
Magnificent Seven.
Magnificent Seven, yeah. Head on, you can start giving chat a go. Shining,
Right.
Jesus got that one, yeah. Right then. All I wanted to do was open the beach for the 4th of July. And the other one, so the other protagonist says, all I wanted to do was state my claim and have some good eating. 2 points of view there. Same film, 2 points of view. Jesus has got it.
Jaws.
Jesus
Yeah,
has
it's
got
got to
it.
be.
Jesus has got it. Jaws. Oh, Steve's not happy because he didn't get it.
You got it straight away. What was the second bit you said, though?
All I wanted to do was state my claim and have some good eating. That's the shark's point of view.
Yeah.
All right.
I tried to put somebody in 2 points of view. All I wanted to do was kill all the baddies and go home to my wife and kid. And for the other point of view is, all I wanted to do was for my dad to like me and make me emperor.
Gladiator.
Ah, Gladiator. Well done. Right then. All I wanted to do was complete my mysterious space mission whilst listening to classical music. You got it?
Yeah.
Andy, you got that one? All I wanted to do was complete my mysterious space mission whilst listening to classical music. See if chat gets it first. And I've got the other.
We did the start of it, didn't we?
And I've got the other side of it is, all I wanted to do was kill everyone whilst talking in a really bizarre and creepy calm voice.
Jesus got it.
2001. Well done, Jesus. Well done. Last one.
Do you remember when we did that? Sorry to stop. When we did the
Go on.
start of it,
Yeah.
with it. Yeah.
We got pulled on that on Facebook.
Did we?
Yeah. Do you know for the spaceship thing? Facebook's turned into a fucking nightmare. Yeah. Only on Facebook. Still on YouTube. It's all right. That was really good actually. That when you did that, your spacesuit with fucking hairs. Right. Last one. All I wanted to do was stop my daughter speaking in tongues and levitating.
Got it.
And all I wanted to do was stop shouting and being thrown up on. There's two sides to this thing, isn't
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I think I might have. Yeah.
That's not been mentioned, has it? That's up there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Exorcist, yeah, they've all got it.
Yeah, the
Exorcist.
cat's coming on
Dick,
there.
we went for Poltergeist.
Have you seen the uncut clips from The Exorcist? Well, that they never put in.
I'm not sure.
Sorry, the cut pieces that they never put in the film.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, mate! It's just as well they didn't put them in if it wasn't bad enough. There's one scene where she comes
She weren't
running
sucking
down.
cocks in hell.
She's running downstairs backwards with her head like that, chasing them and that. It's
Oh,
like,
I've seen
They didn't
that.
put that in.
they didn't put that in. Oh, mate. Whew. Still watching that
No,
now on
I've seen
YouTube. Bloody hell.
that.
I thought you said you had seen it.
No, I've seen it where she's running backwards in like a crab.
I haven't seen that at all.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
that'd have been
it's,
well good, that.
Yeah, it's
That'd
one
be
of the bits they had to cut out.
No, it's
I
good,
thought-
yeah.
I thought they were going to be
must
sucking
have-
cocks in hell.
You know what was good about it? The fact that you know, like when you were a kid as well, if you were like touching yourself, whatever, you were scared that like the dog could see you. You know, like
Yeah,
you.
What I
you
used to do, I used to get a mirror. I used to put a mirror above me like that when I was wanking like that, and then if God were looking at me, all he'd see was his face. Fucking not just a hat rack, Andy. Not just a fucking hat rack, my friend. Did you see God's there looking down? Oh,
Not just an attrack. I've never
Bit of a
read
fucking
that.
trim there, actually. Carry on, young fella.
Not just an attrack. I fucking like that.
The spider walk, Jesus said, was that not the ring, Steve? No, it's ring sting.
Yeah.
Do you know when I speak to my phone
All
to
right,
say
for the-
ring you, when I say ring Steve Beatty, my phone goes, okay, I'll ring Saint Beatty. It does, stupid fucking phone. I was
No, I
14
think
when
what
I
he's saying
sneaked
is-
into pictures to watch Exorcist in 1974. It was an X film. No way.
Yeah.
A lot of
Sneaking into
people,
pictures.
so-called, a lot of people were having a lot of nightmares after watching that. If you was
Oh,
a
it's
teenager,
awful.
Yeah, really.
a
'cause it
load
was,
of people.
Yeah, it was a break because, like, it was a breakthrough thing.
It was new. You'd never seen it before, had you? That sort of stuff. So
Yeah.
imagine what that's like on
It
your
was Ian.
conscience.
It was Ian. Do you know him? My stepdad Ian, and he
Yeah.
told me when he watched it, he had light on for fucking ages after that, and it really freaked him out. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, my dad had nightmares after
Well, that's
that.
creepy though. It's the old black and white one, Nosferatu. Do you know when he's going up the stairs?
Oh yeah.
You know, and that's
Like
right back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
You
the
know,
trouble with belief. A lot of belief, and nowadays we know a lot of shit. Go, yeah, fuck off. You can
I know.
Google it.
The
You
thing
can
is as
Google
well.
it. It's not true.
Yeah, but we know
I
how
suppose it
films are
was.
done. What? Yeah, we know how films are
Yeah.
done. That's the problem. It's them fucking documentaries. They
Well,
spoil
back then
everything.
we really did think there was a possibility that exorcism was but being possessed was a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a matter of it was almost like watching a film documentary of something that's really happened. And it could happen, and it could happen to you as well. So it's like fucking hell.
Well, that's why you've got to have, which I do really well actually. You've got I do really well unless there's something that's a real clang, and then that totally can fucking ruin a film for me. But you have that suspension disbelief, don't you? You know what I mean? Where you're watching it, and if you're really going along with it, then it's fine. You know, and I'm going along with it. It's just when something really fucking stupid happens, and it's like, oh, you're fucked it up.
I know. That's why I give up a lot with films nowadays. There's too much
There's
shit.
some really good films. The mainstream's shite. No, the mainstream, a lot of the shite. But there's still really good films out there. There really is. You know,
Did you ever watch the Exorcist prequels that they did about 15, 20 years back?
No.
They're not bad.
So.
Yeah, no, they're not bad then. They're still a bit of a scare, like.
I tell you what was good. Sorry, I tell you what was good recently on that one. It was really well done. It begins with H. What was it? It was one of them kind of films. Oh shit! What's it called?
The Exorcism of Mary Rose.
No.
That wasn't too bad.
It's called.
It's
a newish film, couple of years old. Right, chat, tell me out. There's that bit where he walks in the room and she's up in the corner, his mum. Oh, it's really well done. And there's a bit with his sister, and she makes this noise. Just like that. She makes this really bizarre, like that. Oh, fucking. Well, what's it called? Somebody help me. Oh. No. It's called, begins with H. I'm sure it begins with H. And that was done really well. And it was all then where you saw for call, you know, and it was really creepy. Right. This one of the scariest films. Fucking Blair Witch.
Yeah.
Absolutely scared the pants off me. I don't understand though. Well, you have to, I suppose, but I can't imagine that working in a cinema. And I know it got a lot of slagging off, and I think that's why. Because in the cinema, with all the people and everything and the noise, I can't imagine that working. I watched it by myself, and I was just, so there was no distractions, there was nothing. And I was just
you got a good point
living
there.
I was living it. Because it got quite a bad review. Loads of people say, oh, it's shit. And I watched it, I thought, right, I'll watch this. I was totally by myself, and I absolutely fucking shit my pants. And you don't see a thing in that. You don't see anything in that.
I remember going outside for a cigarette, like outside toilets, when I lived at Wellington. I remember like it was all cold and all right quiet. I'm thinking, fucking hell, you know, like that'll do. I was scared being outside by myself. You fucking big puff.
Well, they did a Blair Witch too, didn't they? But it was, oh my god!
I've never
If
seen
you've
it.
watched,
I've never
yeah,
seen it.
no, it's like Highlander 2. Don't even entertain it to judge
Yeah.
it.
It's
Just trust me.
why? Why did? Well, we know why, because of fucking money. Hello, Dane. What's that? How you doing, pal? People who committed murder straight after watching it. Is that exist? Priest would stand outside cinema trying to persuade people not to see it. Well, they were all doing that back in the day, where they were boycotting Iron Maiden gigs, weren't they, because of Number of the Beast? They were fucking. They even had to go with AC/DC, I think. Nosferatu is currently being remade. Really? I hope they do a good job.
I doubt it.
No, there's some really good directors now, Andy. There are. Fucking that Jules Villeneuve who did Dune and that. He's fucking it. There's some really good directors. There's got to have a lot of faith in it. I know there's a lot of mainstream shite and all that, but there's still a lot of really good films coming out there that ignore all that shit. I watched a film recently called Lamb. That is the most fucking bizarre film ever. It's a Norwegian film. It's her who played, you know, in Prometheus, you know, the alien film Prometheus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's the, do you know the heroine in that film, like the Ripley of that film? She's in it, but it's all in Norwegian or whatever language it is. And wow, what a weird film! It's not. I wouldn't say it's brilliant. You know, it's good. But I won't watch it again. But when you watch it, you'll go fucking hell, and you'll watch it, and there's some really good. Oh Jesus, remember Silence? Yes, Salem's Lot. Yeah, I remember
That's not
that
fun,
one.
though, was it? It was a TV series.
Yeah, but it's still fucking the bit where the bit that everybody knows about is the bit in the cell where you see his hand go, just see a hand go over the lock, and the door opens, and then you see the bars, don't you? And the cell.
I remember.
And then his head pops up. His head pops up and goes, "Argh!" and he has those fucking ah. And
For me, it's the bedroom scene with a little kid.
at the
tapping
window.
No, for me.
Oh, bloody hell! No good for me.
The downstairs, I think, in the cellar or in a grave thing, whatever, and there's a door shaft at the back, and you can see them crawling in.
Yeah.
Slowly crawling in. It's like, fucking behind you! Oh, it's really, because you like don't notice it. It's like next week, what's that thing? Fucking hell, they're there!
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing about things like that. That film I was trying to remember does that. It's where they do things where something in a room or something, and then you don't see it at first, and you look and you go, oh fucking hell! You know, it's one of those where you don't see it at first.
Yeah, what are them moments? What other parts of films that do that?
Oh God, I just got fucking old. I need a wee. It's made me want to go for a wee.
I tell you what, the power of films, it's amazing, isn't it? You know, you still like the classic one, like when you were a kid, you went to watch Warriors, and you left the cinema, you really felt like getting a gang together and going down such a street and twatting them cunts. You know, like the Bruce Lee thing, you know, why?
I know.
And the Rocky and all them.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Have you heard of an Hungarian film, 2006, called Taxidermia?
No.
Yeah, that's another weird one. That's one for the list.
Yeah.
That's another weird one.
Well, I presume. Go on. What? The obvious. What's it about? Is it not as obvious as that?
Yeah, it's weird, but it's worth watching. Like, you know, it's like a small village in Hungary, and they've not seen a woman for a long time. Let's just say, and they're all men. Yeah, it's weird film. We're just saying, was a film called Taxidermia from 2006. Right. If you've ever seen that, that's another strong foreign film.
I can imagine what that's about. Then is it just stuffing people?
Well, Steve thought that as well, but not necessarily.
No, I think
all right. Carlos says, if you're alone tonight, then maybe a ghost will wank you off. Bonus. The priest outside cinemas had the opposite effect. The publicity put more bums on. It always does, Jesus, doesn't it? That's the thing about it. I mean, I'm sure a lot of times, you know, it's like when you ban anything or out like that, it always does the opposite effect. Yeah, Blair Witch, I'll give you that. Fucking Blair Witch is fucking... My mother is the Blair Witch. It's a bit shit sitting in the corners all the time, but she doesn't mean Sunday roast. How many guys paused the film when Sharon Stone was uncrossing her legs in Basic Instinct? I did. And when you got it from Video Shop as well, it was always a bit dodgy, that bit of the film, wasn't it? He'd always like freaked out where everybody were doing.
Overuse of said particular segment on the tape.
That's the one. Stone's Snatch is classic Minge cinema.
Snatch. Sharon Stone Snatch.
No! Stone Snatch is classic Minge. That's a brilliant fucking sentence, that, Jesus. That is that. Now that, boys and girls, is how you write a sentence. Stone Snatch is classic Minge cinema. In fact, that should be the review. That could be an obscure review, couldn't it, of fucking Basic Instinct? Angela Rainey was doing Same to Boris. Yeah, I haven't seen that, and I think, oh, right, Jesus in it. Lammy's cool. They're making a sequel called Mint Sauce. Oh, yeah, no, I've never seen that. Has anybody seen Human Centipede?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it's quite.
Yeah, it's just all. That's what it's supposed to be, isn't it? Like, but the original version of Marches is amazing. Oh, I don't know that.
I don't know that.
Let's get that one on then. I'll put that on me to watch list. Excuse me while I just put Marches on.
There's quite a few interesting ones. Sounds like looking forward to watch, really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, it's good because I mean, I always say it, we've got best chat in the world because our chat's ace. But you trust now. You get to know chat, don't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, right. I'll give them a go. It was the tracking you had to adjust to see a flap. It wasn't all on the videos. You had to adjust the tracking. You had two little buttons like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was the tracking that you had to adjust. Fucking hell, Dick Wade. Yeah, that's absolutely bang on, though. Oh,
wow, I forgot about that, the tracking.
Yeah. Right. Ready? Movie quotes.
Yeah.
All right. To call you stupid will be an insult to stupid people. I've worn dresses with higher IQs. It's a film that Steve talked about tonight and really liked. We all really liked it. All right. To call you stupid will be an insult to stupid people. I've worn dresses with higher IQs. Marge's was make sure it's not the USA remake and shit. Yep, will do, pal. Always the fucking way, ain't it, with stuff like that?
It's not stir crazy now.
No, really. Tall, fit bird says it. Tight dress.
Fish Called Wanda.
Fish Called Wanda. That's the one. Name the film. You couldn't pitch one. Name the film. You couldn't pitch one inning. What's your name? I want you. You couldn't pitch one inning. What's your name? I want you.
Rings a bell.
You couldn't pitch one inning. What's your name? I want you.
Is that like American baseball, something like that?
Yeah, I would think so. Right. Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, what's that? Oh, Jerry Maguire.
That's a good film, Jerry Maguire.
Field of Dreams, Arjan says.
Field of Dreams. That's what I was kind of going.
Oh, she's fucking shit hot, is Arjan, you know. She's always been a fucking
It's right.
I'm off. Up for work at 4. Thanks. Up at 4 for work. Thanks, Carlos. Thanks for being on, pal.
Yeah.
See you later, mate. Thank you. Cheers, pal. Field of Dreams. Is it that one, John?
He gets an hard dude, doesn't he, Tom Cruise? He's done some great films.
Yeah, he's a good actor. He has done some really good films. He is a good actor. I'll tell you what's an obscure film that not many people know. Magnolia, that Tom Cruise was in.
Oh, yeah. Well, what happens
really good film. Really good film, that. And there's a classic ace bit where they had this piece of music in it. The story's about how old people, coincidences and how in all effects. And at the beginning, it does the 3 stories of how coincidences happen. So it starts right at the beginning, and there's a story of there's this mum and father, the mum and dad. They live like in a New York high-rise type thing.
Yeah.
They're always arguing all the time, shouting, massive rows. And this lad, this teenage lad, he's had enough of it, like. And his mum always used to get the fucking gun out and say, "I'm gonna fucking kill you, I'm gonna fucking kill you." And but it was never loaded, and he'd had enough, and he thought, right, this is it, I've had enough of this. So he put fucking 2 shells in it, and then forgot about it. And then they'd had another row, and lad had had enough. He was a bit fucking mad, so he went up onto the roof to throw himself off. He threw himself off the fucking roof. As he went past the window, his mum pulled the trigger on the fucking gun, missed her husband, shot the lad on the way down, and then he landed in the fucking suicide net. Do you know they have suicide nets around all that? Because it's all about amazing coincidences. Then there's a story of the guy, although there was a story of the guy the pilot, and he was having a drink with this guy in this bar, and he flew the big fire planes, to scoop up the water.
Yeah.
And so this guy was a scuba diver type thing. Next day, there was a massive fire. He went in the plane to scoop the water up. The guy was fucking swimming in his scuba diving, picked him up, dropped him on the fire. And then there was another one with 3 fucking burglars, three muggers, and they mugged this bloke outside this shop, and all the last names of the people outside was the one outside the shop. Don't know how true it was, but that's what they said. As I said it, I didn't believe it anymore. And Jesus Says Magnolia was shite. I really enjoyed Magnolia. Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah, that was a good film. That Eyes Wide Shut. Did they enjoy it?
Last film, weren't it?
Yeah, did they enjoy it? Oh, fucking Mean Machine! What a top film! What a top. Wait, come on. What quote? What's the first quote that comes to mind from Mean Machine? You shit at this. I think I broke his fucking neck.
I thought it was his nose broke or something.
Oh, right. Head on, we haven't got it.
No,
Next line, it's Eugene. Greece when everybody's... Oh, next line, it's Eugene. Greece when everybody's partying at the end. You couldn't pitch one in him. What's your name? I want you. It's Eugene.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Steve's favourite film.
Fucking hell, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well done, John.
Well done,
Original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974, my favourite film. I watched a film a couple of weeks back, new one out called X, and it's a bit like that. They're filming a porno film in the 70s back then, and then it's kind of it's like got all that going on type thing. It's all right. It's all right. It's a good but Texas Chainsaw Massacre is fucking weird. Leatherface.
Well,
yeah.
I think that was Frank Oz as well. That does the voices. The guy that played the baseball coach. That's Frank Oz that does the voices.
Huh?
In Greece, the baseball coach that John was on.
All right, yeah.
I'm sure that's Frank Oz.
Is it?
Yeah.
And Dickweed says, broke his fucking neck. That's the one, yeah. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. What a top film, yeah. And Easy Rider. Easy Rider is a fucking...
I was going to mention that before, yeah. It is.
I'm not sure if I've seen
genius
Easy Rider
film.
as well.
Easy Rider is really good. And that is still
Soundtrack again. Jimi Hendrix does a couple of numbers.
Is
I
it?
tell you what's the top song on that? They're not as... what's it called? Steppenwolf's The Pusher.
Oh, bloody hell. I reckon that's the biggest drug song ever written.
Fucking brilliant, that song, The
Really?
Pusher, yeah. The Pusher by
Oh,
Steppenwolf.
it's just all drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Six
Easy
was
Rider by Jimmy. If
Yeah,
6 was 9.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Bang!
Yeah.
Check out Rob Zombie's Devil's Rejects, House of 1,000 Court.
Top notch.
The end of Devil's Rejects, Tench, is a song called Seeds of Memory by Terry Reid. I remember watching that Devil's Rejects, and I think it was one of them too. And this song came out at the end. I thought, what the fuck's that song? So I waited through all credits, listening. Top song, and it's by Terry Reid called "The Seeds of Memory." And Steve, was originally was picked to be the lead singer of Led Zeppelin before they got Robert Plant. He didn't want to do it. He turned it down. And when you listen to his voice, you'll go, oh yeah. But they were rightly so. They said, because he played guitar and did everything. He'd be too much. He would have been too overpowered the band. Like
I never liked his voice.
who?
But what's it called? Lead singer of Led Zeppelin.
Robert Plant.
Right, that's enough of that one. So
It is
fucking-
it is a disgraceful comment to make.
what's
Was
a
it?
I know. I get it, but I never fully liked his. But something about it annoyed me. Have you seen the new band, newish band from America?
Betty Grand Fleet.
Yeah.
They're
The
not
first
that
album,
good. I know. The rest of the
not
stuff
that good. The
shite.
shit's not over than
No.
sounds like Led Zeppelin. The new album's really good. Listen to the
Me
new
and Matt
album.
were listening to him. Yeah, I was listening to bits of it, and I wasn't really impressed.
Proper talented.
Yeah, I'm not saying not talented. It just
brothers.
didn't. Bonnie and Clyde. That's the one. Who played?
Oh,
So
Warren
it was-
Beatty. Warren
And
Beatty. What's her name?
And
it's that actress. I'm sure it was.
she sucks him off.
I don't know.
Bonnie and Clyde.
It's an amazing film that you don't do any all these remakes and that. No, you just watch that.
Yeah.
Just watch that.
What's she called? Because it's her who's in Chinatown as well. I'm sure it was.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And it's her that was in Once Upon a Time in America. Because do you remember the bank teller, Andy?
Faye Dunaway.
Faye Dunaway. Faye Dunaway. Well, do you remember the bank
cheated
teller?
them because I would never have got that.
No, it's fine because you saved me from hell.
I knew it, but I would
Yeah.
never have been able to express it in this chat. No way.
Would you remember in Once Upon a Time for America, the bank teller? And she says, whatever you do, don't take me on the back and rape me.
Yeah.
Oh, don't hit me, like, do you remember? And then they were all fucking shagging her, weren't they?
Yeah, that's the one.
Mad Max. Fucking Mad Max was fucking...
Yeah, when she gives him a blowjob, he doesn't show it, does it? But she goes under the bed.
I can't remember that.
Oh yeah, I remember watching with mum and dad, thinking, "What's she doing?"
Yeah.
It was awkward. It all went awkward, but I still didn't know what was going on until I watched it the second time. I'm thinking, I remember that. Or I could feel the awkwardness in the room. I thought, oh, she's sucking him off.
Mad Max, though, that was the first ever film I watched on video.
Did you know that was in Australia at the time? I didn't know it was Australia.
Yeah.
What?
At the time when I first watched it, I didn't realise it was in Australia. I just thought it was in some new world.
Right. I don't know. I don't think I didn't. I don't think it, then. I wasn't then. I was thinking it was about 11.
That's what I mean. That like now it's known for like classic Australian.
Yeah, but I don't think I even thought about where it was back then. I was just watching a fucking video. You know, it was the first one.
In the same vein as Mad Max, anyone remember Waterworld?
I've never watched that.
I think it's alright. That's good.
Yeah, it was alright.
Bad CGI when they're being chased by that sea monster. Well,
I'll tell you what's really good. I'll tell you what's really good. The new Mad Max film with Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
And then, it is good on its own, but there's a black and white version called the Chrome edition or something, and it's all in black and white, and it's fucking brilliant. It's really good. I liked it. I liked it originally, but it was originally meant to be done in black and white. Of course, the company said, we can't do it in black and white, do it in colour, all this lot, test audiences, and fuck off. So they released it like that, and then it's right. Well, it's called, I think it's like the Chrome edition or something like that, and it's in black and white, and it's fucking ace. It's really good. Evil Dead, what a top film. I got turned on when she got shagged by the tree.
Oh yeah. I got turned on, but it was.
No, I was like.
What about this boy's laugh? De Niro, do you remember that?
Groovy. That's my T-shirt, Jesus. Groovy. That's the one. Nobody ever gets that. Sorry, Andy. What was that?
This boy's laugh. Robert De Niro. Do you remember?
No.
Remember that one?
No.
About 93.
No. And I'm behind on chat again. When they got blasted to death, I watched that at 13 and it affected me. Don't rob banks. Faye Dunaway, Black Dahlia says. Yeah. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. What a top film. What a great film that is. That's brilliant, that film. Yeah.
That's it. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Of course, okay, if we're going to have this fight, we've got to talk about the rules. What rules? We don't need them. And he kicks him right in nuts, doesn't he? That's that Jaws, isn't it? You know, the big tall fucker he plays.
No, it's not Jaws.
It is Jaws.
It's not. It looks like him a bit. It's not was.
Is it not?
Oz, it's not. Google it.
Right, chaps, been a good one. I'll jump off. It's getting on a bit.
Yeah, it is getting on a bit now.
Take care, guys. Been good fun.
Oh, I'll Google it after then. Yeah, yeah. I think we'll go that, dude. That was a great show tonight. Thanks for coming on, Andy. Yeah, that was a really good. Andy, fuck off. Oh dear me. That was ace, that Tower Inferno. Yeah, Tower Inferno.
Oh yeah, Tower Inferno.
Police Academy, when they come out, that were fucking ace, that, yeah.
Have you seen... It's one of the few films that Steve McQueen and Paul Newman was in together.
It's what, sorry?
Inferno.
Right, yeah, that's right. Have you seen The Highwaymen, based on the two guys who caught Bonnie and Clyde, lads? No, that was on Netflix. I haven't seen that. No, I know it's funny. Tor Cutter died not long ago. Tor Cutter. Who's Tor Cutter?
I don't know.
Is that to do with Mad Max? Sorry, Dahlia, I've got lost on fucking thing again. Rollerball, yeah. Remember Rollerball? Absolutely, yeah. Jonathan, yeah. Because that's where the game came from, where it got banned. Where we had this game called Rollerball. Did you have it at school? We had a tennis ball. Yeah, and it was all in the school yard. And you kicked the ball about. And if it went through your legs, you had to run to the steps that come down onto the yard. And everybody kicked the shit out of you while you were trying to run to the steps. He got proper banned because one leg got kicked in the throat and he was like, couldn't breathe.
Biker gang. It was Tor Cutter was the biker gang.
Right, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Mad Max has an original Australian dialogue version, changed for Americans who didn't understand the lingo. Really?
That's what I mean with the accent. Where when you look back and think, were they speaking in an Australian accent?
I'm not sure. Mad Max 2 as well was really good. You know, as a sequel.
Yeah.
Mad Max 2 was ace. That was a really good film as well. Right. Well, that was an ace. I'm back for 10 minutes. We're away. We're away now, Carlos. Well, that was an epic show tonight. I really enjoyed that tonight. Yeah. I think, Steve, we hit the conversational G spot there tonight, didn't we? I think tonight.
Ooh. Great.
Kawasaki Z1000 iconic bikes. The Hitcher, yeah, we said that. Yeah, they were great films, them. Yeah. So, right, Steve, I've got to play this video. All right, before we go, I've got to play this video. I meant to play it a couple of weeks ago. It's really funny. It's a proper live feed. You know them stupid American news stories they have? Do you know when they have a right? They'll have old death and we're all going to die. Then they'll play a right happy thing at the end. Watch this. It's really funny.
So what's the deal here? There's a contest to stomp, and how are you measuring who does the best stomping?
And whoever stomps the most shoes wins an overnight stay, but it's not the only thing you can do. International foods, having wine tours and tastings, vineyard tours, seminars, arts and crafts. It's a lot of fun, a whole day. Stop.
I can't breathe. Stop.
Isn't that brilliant? Isn't that so funny, that? And on that bombshell, we'll see you on Wednesday.
Fuck off.